Yeah, this is
I mean,
happening.
I mean, that's
Yeah, this is happening, y'all.
Oh no.
Adam, other thing, charisma, right?
Yep,
Yeah, it's 1 to
Riz.
Dex,
sure
2 to
is.
charisma. What? Huh?
No,
What?
yeah, Lissa, you are correct. Based on the conversation that we had in chat, charisma is important.
More wine.
So, hi, we're
Okay,
definitely
so
ready
the
for
the
all of
random
this.
modifiers we got was a +1 to what?
+1 to Dex, +2 to charisma. All that said, I really hope charisma is not that important because I did not.
You know, we're
No
gonna
Riz
find
tonight?
out. We're gonna find out together whether or not charisma is
Oh
important.
God.
we're on this
Um,
adventure all together.
yeah, this is like
All
what
together.
happens. What happens this evening is just as much of a mystery to me as it is going to be for you. So hi everybody, welcome to our Yule game. We're off to a tremendous start. Fully 20 minutes late. I'm not. Here's the thing, and I want to make sure that's very, very clear to my players. I'm not mad at anybody. Like fucking tech goblins, man. I tell you, it was rife with tech goblins tonight. So
Yeah, apparently
was
the tech goblin struck with my character sheet, so I'm over here like scrambling to finish it again.
Okay.
And it refused to let me appear right side up. I don't know why.
yes,
That was
yeah.
interesting.
Ghost Vellum down there was upside down
I
and
hate Zoom.
mirrored. DMC
No
down
matter
there.
what orientation I put my phone on.
Yep, DMC down there was updating for like 20 minutes. And
Zoom is
yeah,
my
yeah.
nemesis.
My computer fully
Yeah, and then
just shut itself down just for funsies. So but yeah, we're here. We're live. We're gonna do a thing. Like I said, this is going to be just as much of a mystery to me as it is to y'all. Oh hey, I know most of these all of these beautiful faces. Yes, you do, Maeve. Hi, Maeve.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Maeve is a long. I don't know if you guys have interacted with Maeve a lot. Maeve is a long time amazing human being. Definitely has witnessed most of these holiday live streams that we've done. Um, Lovely human. Haven't actually met her in person, but that's probably going to have to be rectified in the next couple of years or so. Um, Honestly, I'd like to meet all of y'all in person at some point. So maybe we need to pick a fixed point
You've
and just
met me in
go there.
person.
I've met Lissa is the only one that I've met in person. I actually met
I'm
Lissa in
hoping to go to
person
Gen Con this
before.
year.
I am also going to Gen Con this year, so we'll have to figure something out.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go or not. We'll see what happens.
Like 2024 Gen Con, I can make that work.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2024 Gen Con.
It's not 2024 already?
Fuck off.
Oh
I'm
God. No, we have to make it through the holidays first.
Speaking
last-
of time and stuff, it's our anniversary, guys.
Oh,
Oh, it
happy
is.
anniversary,
This is year 2.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So yeah. And we've had some new faces, we have some old faces. Solancha. Yes, I am
Gross.
drinking mead. This will not end poorly, I swear.
No squeaking.
Hey,
You're okay.
babe.
It can't be
Would
any
you
more
get me the
chaotic than
mead
last
and the
time.
bottle opener?
All I'm gonna
Thanks,
say.
baby.
Tell your partner I love him too, Schmoopsy.
Adam says they love you too, Smoopsy. He's in there laughing.
He's gonna just be the disembodied arm that just like holds the bottle.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh my goodness.
So
Have you
yeah,
even thought
I guess
went over?
I guess anybody wants to show up to Gen Con 2024, a non-significant, a not significant number. I'm trying to do like triple negatives now, and this is bad. So we're just gonna launch into this.
A not insignificant? Is that what
A
you're
not
looking for?
insignificant number. There it is.
Would that
I
still be a
should be in
negative
one of the
then?
drawers, like under the microwave.
Not
Microwaves don't have
insignificant. would be a significant number. So a majority of us are going to be at Gen Con in 2024. So if you're not there, then you're lame, and I don't love you anymore.
My kneecaps
So
were threatened if I didn't go.
Look, I'm broke.
Wingle had
Yeah,
opinions. Wingle the
I'm
wizard had
broke too.
opinions on me not being there.
If someone will pay to send me to Gen Con, like the 2 years I have attended, I will go.
And those who decide to pay my way, Harley will do signatures.
There you go.
okay.
I'm out in California, so the flight over to do Gen Con is quite expensive.
I just drive personally.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
the funny thing is, my partner works for an airline, so I could fly for free.
Oh.
Will I do it? No.
No.
One, because the drive up there's really pretty. But two, because I get really fucking anxious on it.
See, I could take my motorcycle because I'm not even that far away. I go to Indianapolis on a regular basis.
Yeah,
I've
but
got
if you
family
take the
just
motorcycle,
down.
are me and you gonna carpool?
You
What?
got to hold on tight, Sugar Plum.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I mean, I
Rev,
could stay with family.
Oh, never mind.
can.
I forgot. This one I don't have to do that. It's just got a regular cork.
I'm gonna just throw this out there, Rev. You could be the bitch that fell off the back. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I'm not against that. If she has the biker jacket or vest that says, "Stop me if you're reading this, my bitch of a person fell off," I
If
would
you
be
can
Bitch
read
fell
this, the bitch
off,
fell
and then the
off.
other shirt says the bitch.
Yes.
Here, babe.
I do have extra gear. That said, I am a little more enlightened than that. I'll just leave you on the side of the road and no one will notice. But I might
The
even,
old witch years ago told me I'd be found dead in a ditch.
I might actually be able to rent out a whole house if we do Indianapolis. Actually, that's a whole thing. I'll think about it. Anyway.
Yeah, apparently we're gonna have to have this conversation not on stream. So, hi everybody, welcome to our annual
Hi.
Solstice game. We are super excited. It's the last time I saw most of these people was around Samhain. For those of you non-pagans, that's Halloween. And it was pure chaos, and it was a delightful amount of chaos.
I traumatized
What
them. They
can I
traumatized me.
say except
Yep.
You're welcome.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna have you guys introduce yourselves. Go ahead and shill for whatever it is you want to shill for, and then at the end of that, introduce your character. And we're just gonna go based on what I see on my screen. So we're gonna start with King Cola Pants.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh yeah, John King Polar Bear over on the Clock app. Dad jokes and D&D skits. Kind of sums it up.
All of which are delightful.
Yeah, I do my best. If you're gonna throw money at anything for the end of the year, throw it at St. Jude's. Those kids need it.
Well, that's true.
And tonight I'm playing Myrrh, a warlock of the Fae.
Murder.
No,
Murder.
he's got a little friend.
Murder.
Frankenstein.
Judith.
What is your but more importantly, what is your species?
Oh, he's a big old gingerbread man.
Excellent. Cool. All right. Lissa, why don't you take us next?
Hi. I am Lissa. Biscuit. They are a circle of moon druid and a celestial warlock of Santa.
Oh yeah, I've Santa as a Fae.
This is going to be wonderful.
It's gonna be wildly
Well,
interesting. All right.
I went with celestial warlock because the Fae component to that.
Uh-huh.
Cool. All right, Reb, how about you?
Hello, I'm Lord Revan. I've taken a break from the Clock app for a while, so I haven't been there, but that, is my name on just about everything. I am one of the DMs for Project Aurora. If you guys see things about that on, TikTok and other things, please give them a look. They are an amazing community for Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey,
Melissa is also one of the people that is there as well.
I'm the secret lead. I'm his boss. Kind of.
Kind of, because I'm also in HR, so I'm kind of a boss too, sort of. I don't know. I'm still learning. Anyhow, so as to what I am playing, I am playing Pumpkin. Pumpkin is a champion fighter. He is a old piece of fruitcake. Because fruitcakes never get eaten, and he's been around for a long time.
This may be blasphemy, but I gotta say, I actually kind of like fruitcake, so I'm one of the few that actually eats the damn stuff.
Me too.
So am I actually.
Has anyone seen the recipe about fruitcake French toast?
Yes.
No,
No.
but I want it.
What?
I've never
I
had
will-
fruitcake.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, no, my family is not fruitcake people.
And
My
then
family
as
never
to,
I live in the
fruitcake.
Go ahead. Sorry, Rev. Continue.
And then as to a little bit of a shout out, I'm not a sponsor of them by any means. Just they're a small time that really needs well, maybe not needs, but could definitely use the traffic. Harvestman Dice, you can find them on Etsy. Amazing dice smith. The kind of shit they make is spectacular. They do custom orders, and they're currently taking care of a custom order for me for a lost pet. So I wanted to give a shout out to them. If you guys are in the market for some really cool looking dice, reach out to them on Etsy. You will not be disappointed.
All right.
That's
and then
me.
we
I
have.
apologize.
No, you're good, man. And then we have DMC.
Hi, I'm Dungeon Mr. C on the TikTok and other apps such as YouTube, where I've been doing my own streamed series every other Tuesday. Rev is in it. We play a Grecian themed game. Tonight I'm playing Candy Bredos, who is a sugar cookie, who is covered in rainbow sprinkle freckles, has a scar, and is recently a widow. Nobody knows what happened to her husband. Also,
Okay.
I'm just a rogue. Just a rogue. That's it.
Just a rogue.
I got
I'm just
one thing, and that's
rogue.
like it.
I'm just a rogue, a lonely old rogue.
That's all I
There's the
got.
one. All right. And last but certainly not least, we have Katie.
Hi, I am Katie. On the Clock app, I'm known as Ghost Vellum, and I'm on Clock app and on YouTube. I've been on a bit of a hiatus, but I should be back by the beginning of the year. I am also on the other campaign right now with Guild on, not with Guild and with Adam on the Blind GM's channel right here and over on Black Barrel Tavern. And tonight I am playing Peppermint, who is a gingerbread man with a really nice necklace that look like little icicles, but they are actually made of teeth. And she is going to be a warlock.
I love this.
Oops, all
And of
warlocks.
course, oops, all Warlocks. You know what? Warlock is my main and has been my main since I started playing 5e, so I'm not
Wait,
mad about
did,
it.
did we really go oops all warlocks this time? We went
I
from
may
bards
have.
to warlocks.
We have a fighter and we have a fighter and we have a rogue, but other than that,
Ye-
yeah.
I've never played warlocks before, so this will be interesting.
My favorite
Yeah,
class.
I got a super excited DM from Katie about all this. I'm stoked, y'all. So, and I of course am your humble storyteller. I am the blind GM, the blind heathen. Really, if it's the blind noun, it's probably me. That's sort of my branding. We are gonna do this. So we're gonna jump right in, y'all. We're gonna jump right in. He
Jump
said,
right into the frosting.
fully 20 minutes
The-
later.
Just watch the
Um,
gumdrop buttons.
just not the drop buttons. I gotta say, like
Buttons.
everybody who did an advertisement did a great job. I gotta say, John, yours made me laugh the hardest.
And
Just
I
because
was going for low effort.
I fucking love that scene from
Oh, that's
Shrek.
great.
Great scene.
And just the fact that they got the "Do you know the Muppet Man?" the whole fucking rhyme in there was so. Wow, I love that movie so much. Anyway, so if you haven't figured out, everybody here is some variety of baked good, mostly gingerbread men, with one exception. There is a fruitcake. I do not mean that as a pejorative or colloquially. He is literally a fruitcake. So we open
They
on
know what pejorative means.
a holiday party. There's a large table filled with various different Christmassy Yule goodies, all manner of candies and cakes, and it's not cannibalism in the same way that Crown of Candy isn't cannibalism, because it's still, human flesh is still technically meat. Um, um, there's just this wide spread of candy. There's, a chocolate fountain, sort of like a liquid peppermint fountain. It's probably schnapps. Who's to say? This large, lavish room with sweeping colonnades going all the way up to the ceiling, some 30 feet above, with beautiful skylights overlooking this gorgeous night sky with the aurora borealis dancing across the heavens. All of the various denizens of this world are here. There are plum fairies. There are gingerbread people. There are fruitcake people. There are there are nutcrackers. There are dancing fairies and pixies. All of the denizens of the sort of Christmas Yule land are present, enjoying the sort of end of the year festivities, the solstice holiday party uh in Nakatomi Plaza. I mean, sorry, this place that is legally distinct from Nakatomi Plaza. Um it definitely doesn't
Damn it, I
look
should have
like
played Monster.
doesn't look like the Fox Plaza from the 1980s. Um One by one, each of you winds up finding an excuse to kind of separate yourselves from the rest of the party. We're going to go through real quick. John, what reason do you find, what is it that makes you ultimately leave the company of this august group of people?
I'm chasing my cat.
Chasing your cat. Excellent. Lissa Biscuit, what reason do you have to leave this austere group of people?
I just wandered off into the Feywild and never came back one day.
Okay. So you wandered off from the party and never returned. Um, Pumpkin, how is it that you have come to leave the party for whatever reason?
So I mean, I forgot to do like an actual description of Plumpkin.
Yeah.
So just a quick thing as a piece of very old stale fruitcake. Parts of him are covered in various fur, not purposely worn, just stuck to him. He wears a suit of chainmail that is a human-sized chainmail, like fillet glove. He has a hamster skull as a helmet, and across his back he has a sword that has been cobbled together as a bunch of sharpened matchsticks. As to what he does to why he's left the party, I hate the fucking holiday season. This is always some bullshit. I have to show up here as God to whoever decides they want to fucking hire me this time, and then they fuck off to the party and not even like come and see me, say hi, or anything like that. I'm so lonely.
I'm so lonely.
I'm so lonely.
So lonely. Fuck. Oh.
Amazing. DMC, how is it that you have come to leave this elite group of denizens of Christmas land?
Much like the others so far, Candy is just kind of overwhelmed by the amount of people and has decided to step out with her candy cigarette onto the terrace.
Sounds good.
Wait,
And last
did
but
you
not least-
actually find candy cigarettes?
I have candy cigarettes.
God damn it.
Fuck
Nostalgia.
yeah.
Amazing.
Nostalgia candy is strong with this one.
And last but not least, Katie.
So I'm stealing away from the party because Peppermint has taken some of the candy floss on the table and replaced it with actual floss and is running away before anyone catches her.
You're a
Okay.
monster. Nobody likes you.
Okay. So with that, all of you have stolen away from the party. My cat is definitely doing something that they shouldn't do. So I'm going to
check on the
real
cat.
quick go deal with that. I'll be right back. Somebody vamp quick.
Oh no, look. An excuse. Look over there.
You
You
didn't
come
see
here
anything.
often? But yeah, no, I
What's a
had candy
nice
cigarettes.
holiday
when-
like you doing in a girl like this?
That's amazing.
Yeah, fill me with the holiday spirit, kid. Let's find some things out. Oh,
Consent first?
yeah.
At least.
So this one time at band camp,
You
nothing
joke. I went to
interesting ever
band
happened
camp.
at band camp.
I did go to band camp. Lots of things happened there.
It wasn't
That's very
sleepaway
true.
band camp for me.
It was ours was at a college dorm. Like, so we got to stay on campus in the dorms. It was great.
This one
Oh,
time
no.
on the band field trip, people got sent home for doing shenanigans.
Oh no, it's time to shenanigan.
Oh no.
From Florida to New York.
Ooh, that's a hell of a drive.
Hey,
That's a hell of a drive on a
what's-
bus with a bunch of kids.
What's the
Three
name
buses.
of that restaurant with all the doily shit on the wall? Shenanigans?
Every 4 years,
Ah,
we would go and compete down at Disney.
We did too. Every 4 years, we rotated. So like once each graduating class, we'd get to go. But yeah, it was fun.
Awesome.
I liked it. We got to
No,
play
no,
in
it
the
really
Muppets
wasn't
Theater.
fun. I did not have a fun time because I was in the drum line and I had the heavy drums and upstate New York wool band uniform.
Oh yeah, no, we had wool band uniforms, and I was out in Oklahoma. We did who was I talking
Drum
about this with
line.
recently? We did like a 5-mile march through the Alamo area. Fuck.
San
It was
Antonio?
Texas. Yeah, through Texas, and that sucked. In the middle of the summer.
in wool.
In wool.
Yeah.
That sounds like a war crime.
It
That does
fucking
sound like a war
sucked.
crime. I'm pretty sure that does qualify as a war crime.
Yeah.
On the opposite sides, I was drum corps, and we were all mischievous little fucks. And I don't remember what caused us to get the punishment, but we did something that really pissed off our band director. So we had to march in place for like an hour with all our gear.
Get
But
wrecked.
it was in the dead of winter, and where we would march was on top of a hill where there was constantly a wind stream. So it was like, -10. And we had to march in place for like an hour and change. I was a cymbal monkey. Cymbals get cold in the cold.
Uh-oh.
To
Listen,
be fair, I've never known a band director that didn't have something against the drum line.
Yeah.
Our drum line
As-
got really good at Rubik's Cubes.
As I am fairly certain I am the oldest member of this particular stream, it would be remiss if I didn't say something like, yeah, well, I had to walk uphill both ways in the snow up to 6 feet, to and from school.
No, what's snow?
You just
Yeah,
Not
you
in
hush
the
your
right
mouth.
biome
had
for
it-
that.
You had it so rough with your affordable housing.
Fuck me, God.
That's-
Okay,
That's
wow.
that's a whole other conversation, right?
Right to the jugular.
Anyway, we're gonna move on now.
Like
No,
I
that
said
was,
before stream, there's no kill like overkill.
that was good. That was very good. My hat is off. Literally, my hat is off to you.
Oh yeah, you gave up the hat.
Yeah, it's fucking warm. And notwithstanding the fact that I've had mead. So each of you has found your way out of this lavish party. And rather suddenly, I would like for all of you to review for me what your passive perceptions are. We'll start with um, John, who's I can't remember your character name yet. I'll get there.
Myrrh, like the
Myrrh.
spice.
Gotcha. Myrrh, what is your passive perception?
11.
Okay, Lissa, remind me your character name and tell me your passive perception.
Biscuit and 14.
Biscuit. 14. All right. Rev, you are Plumpkin. I remember that one because I made a rather unfortunate joke about it. What is your passive perception?
14.
Okay. DMC, you are a sugar cookie. I can't remember your name. Remind me that of your passive perception.
It's Candy with an I, and
Candy with an I.
passive perception of 11.
Sounds good. And last but not least, Katie, whose name you told me, but I don't remember.
Peppermint. And her passive
Peppermint,
is
that's right.
11.
Okay. So it sounds like our 14 is probably the only one that catches this. You
There's
are...
two of us that have 14, I think.
That's right. So the 14s will have it. The 14s will hear as you are kind of separated from the group. The rest of you are kind of in an area where there's like some kind of thrumming background noise. Either there's a little bit of like music kind of floating up to where you are from the party, or there's just a good stiff wind by where you're at. But
I'm yelling the
those
cat's name.
Yeah, you're running around yelling the cat's name, so you're not paying attention.
Frankincense, come here, boy.
The 14s are, I love that for you. The 14s are kind of further away from the party and sort of standing near-ish one of the large plate glass windows kind of near the top of the building that kind of stands as like an observation deck looking out over Christmastown. And you see rather than hear, like you can see the aurora borealis going kind of painting the sky in beautiful color, but you see black shape suddenly fly across the gorgeousness of the aurora borealis, this large vaguely dragon shaped silhouette in the darkness.
Biscuit is going to point up at it and go, look, a plot point.
You know what? Fair.
Plot point discovered.
Uh,
Achievement unlocked.
yeah, a little bubble appears above her head, says plot point discovered, achievement unlocked. Yeah, so you see this form, and then as you kind of look out back down over the city, you see these what looks like, because you're really high up, right? It's definitely not Nakatomi Plaza, but you're still really high up. And you see the streets below seem to almost be moving like a flowing river in this seething mass of white and red. You can, those of you that noticed this, I will say that those of you who heard, which would be the rest of you, who heard Biscuit call out the plot point, can see this seething mass of white and red, but those of you that had your passive perception of 14s, go ahead and just make a knowledge religion. I'm sorry, not a knowledge religion check, intelligence religions check, because it's not Pathfinder.
We're gonna use the thunk.
Do it.
I rolled a 0.
Gotta love a modified 0.
And religion?
Yes, a religion.
16.
Okay. Your
I don't
16
need
is you're
religious
looking-
rolls. God's never saved me before.
Santa! Santa!
As you're looking down in the city streets of Christmastown, you see this seething mass of white and red, largely white with red accents. And as you kind of zero in a little bit more, you see sort of individual creatures. These appear to be a horde of undead snow people moving towards not Nakatomi Plaza.
Guys, I think
Sakatumi,
we might be
Sakatumi
in-
Plaza.
It's not Katomi Plaza.
Not Katomi Plaza, yes.
Oh, that's good. Yep. Okay.
I'm thinking that we might not be in Nakatomi Plaza.
But I think the only one that
Is
sees
that in
that
Kansas?
is Biscuit.
Guys, there's not bad shit's happening. Bad shit's happening.
Wait, what's bad shit?
They point to the shit happening. And go, that's not good. They're undead and there's snow and that's how. Does anyone know fire shit?
How could snow be undead?
Well, I guess somebody built a
Yes.
couple snowmen.
Man, they must have
So-
been mass producing them old silk hats. Shit.
I am woefully unhelpful in everything that's about to happen, and I want you all to know this about me.
So, as you all take stock of the horde of undead snowmen, yet another sentence that I never thought I'd say for 1,000, please, Alec. You hear below the sounds of the chatter of automatic gunfire and screams of the surprised and the hurt from below, and you realize
I
that
heard
you-
creams, not
I heard
creams.
creams too.
screams of, you know what?
We are playing food people, to be fair.
We're just
The
gonna
macaroons
we're
are
It's
just-
not
screaming.
entirely dirty unless you make it that way.
The Bavarian. The Bavarian.
Oh,
the
no.
custard, the creamy white custard sprays everywhere.
Not the Boston
as-
cream
Oh
pies.
no, General Custard!
We're never gonna finish. It's just never gonna happen. Uh,
Sounds like they
That's
just
what she
did.
said.
as the screams of the scared and the injured travel up to your way of hearing. I can't say ears because you all are gingerbread and fruitcakes to a person. To your way of hearing from
Ears.
below your ears.
How far below are they?
Oh.
They are probably well. Who's they? The party or the undead horde?
The undead horde.
You guys are probably on like the 30th floor. The undead horde is obviously on the ground floor, so you're about 30
okay.
stories up.
Would you say that's like
the-
within 120 feet of me?
Yeah.
Well,
guys.
I would say that 120 feet is less than. I was figuring each level is probably averaging about 12 to 15 feet.
Yeah.
30 times we'll go with 12. Is a lot.
So we just gotta go down like 10 floors and then you could snipe shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey guys, do you want to kill a snowman?
Okay, so typically
wanna
ranges
kill a
from
snowman.
300 to 450 feet for a 30-story building. So
Well, there you go.
that's about how high up we are.
Ideally,
you're
if we
about
can get down to the 10th level, I can do some damage.
Well, you will note that there are things happening. There are things happening in the building, not just around the building. We did not definitely decide at the last minute to just run Die Hard.
All right. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow.
Are we starting the
Okay.
whole dialogue of whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
It is a Christmas movie.
Very
Excellent.
clearly,
no,
it's a
hold on,
Christmas
hold on,
movie. We're over here
hold on.
playing Die Hard.
Hang on. There is a definitive answer to this. There is a definitive answer to this. Bruce Willis answered the question himself before he retired from acting. It is not a Christmas movie. It is not an action movie. It is a Bruce Willis movie.
Fair.
I mean,
See, I heard the opposite. I heard somebody say that it's definitely not a Christmas movie. However, much like somebody says that GIF is the proper way of saying it, and that's what the creator said that it's called GIF, they're woefully wrong.
It doesn't make
I will
sense to happen
say-
on any time other than Christmas.
It's a Harry Potter movie.
I will say, Violent Night with David Harbour is Die Hard, but with Santa.
well,
It's
and they're
Home Alone with
self-aware. No,
Santa.
they're entirely self-aware about it too, because as soon as he like looks in the bag, at one point he finds a Blu-ray edition of Die Hard.
Oh yeah, no.
They're well aware of what they were going for.
I literally
Also,
watched
wasn't that
Violent
the-
Night for the first time today, and it's fucking
It's
amazing.
so
It is my
good.
new Christmas tradition, and it's amazing.
It's so good. I'm watching
Also,
it
wasn't that the
tomorrow.
movie that they were filming in Scrooged?
Die
Yeah,
Hard?
I
Yes,
think
I think
so.
it was. Yes.
Yeah. Also, Scrooged, fantastic Christmas movie. Also, like the best Christmas movies are all variants on the Christmas Carol. That said, Muppets Christmas Carol, far and above the best Christmas movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right,
Yes.
cool.
I'm
On
still
that
looking for
note-
my darn cat. So if the cat is where the action is, I'm just looking for the cat.
Yeah, no, I pull out my crossbow.
You pull out your
So who
crossbow.
wants to take point on this?
I'm gone.
Okay.
All you hear is frankincense, naughty kitty.
I look around. Should we follow him?
I mean,
Might as well. What else are we gonna do? Stay up here and watch?
in a
At least
multitude of stories,
to die.
the animal leads us to the plot. So
Well,
I
I
guess.
can be the animal, and then they wild shape into a panther. What you guys see, however, is not a panther. It is an animal cracker version of a panther
Oh my god. Is it with or without the frosting?
with
Ah,
Oh, frosting fur. I love it.
that's awesome. Okay.
Listen, I have said it before and I'll say it again. I absolutely love you.
Agreed.
That's so clever. That's so clever.
What did I just do, you guys?
I don't
Okay,
know.
so
You invited all of us onto your channel.
I really did, and this is there's nobody to blame but myself. So we're gonna start with Myrrh. You
Here.
are chasing frankincense through one of these upper levels. Go ahead and make me a survival check.
21.
Hey.
Dear God in heaven. Yeah, you are able to easily track frankincense through the upper floors of this building. As you get to a point where you kind of see where the cat is very much at a T junction just ahead of you. You can see the cat looking up at you. It's a little gingerbread cat, and when I say gingerbread cat, it's actually a cat that's just like bright orange with like white highlights and a few accents. Like it's genuinely just a cat. But you see this cat
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of look at you.
Orange cat behavior.
Yep,
Mm.
orange cat behavior. You see this cat look at you,
Can confirm.
And it lets out a sort of it lets out a little mischievous just curls its tail into a
Don't you
little
say that. Don't do that.
question mark. And then it darts to the left, scrambles to a halt just out of your view. Like you hear the little claws kind of scraping against the floor, and then it bolts, like full on zoomies bolts the other direction.
Oh, BB. Point of clarity. I am working very hard to keep everyone within 30 feet of me.
I will say that Myrrh is definitely not within 30 feet of you.
Well, fuck. Well,
Everybody else is within 30 feet of you, but right now Myrrh is not within 30 feet of you.
And
would,
point of
would a
clarity,
bonus?
frankincense is a familiar, so I would be able to follow him no matter what.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know. So hold that thought, DMC. So you see it turn, scramble to a halt, and bolt the other direction. What do you do, Myrrh?
Just gonna be kind of dumbfounded and just stand there.
Okay. As you stand there, you hear a slight scraping sound of feet moving across a tile floor. As into view steps a tall, long-limbed Khoi soldier. Jumping back to Candy, you realize that you're missing one of the individuals that were up here avoiding the party.
Okay. So, but like we're following after him. He's just ahead of me. Right?
I'm sorry, I
'Cause-
missed the decision to follow after him, but yes, you if that
Oh.
is the decision that was made, you definitely are moving in the direction that he'd been going. You see him roughly down a hallway, so yeah, we'll say he's now within 30 feet of you. As you see him down the hallway, staring somewhat dumbfoundedly into down another hallway that you can't see what he's looking at.
Fantastic. Um, Sir, it would be phenomenal if you stayed within a certain range of me. I'm tremendously helpful at staying aware of things. And then I'm gonna, keeping with the party as much as possible, kind of get next to him.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing as Candy is sidling up to Myrrh?
So
Go
go ahead,
first.
Biscuit.
You said something.
Not it.
Okay. So Biscuit is pulling a toucan Sam and smelling around with their keen smell
Okay.
to try and I don't know. Does Biscuit smell everyone's fear?
Biscuit smells a panoply of various different smells. She smells the pungent aroma of fear from the various creatures down below. From the sweet treats, it smells vaguely like treacle. From the fairies, it smells like peppermints. From the various toy soldiers and the like that are down there, it smells faintly of weapon oil, weapon grease.
I smell like
For
vanilla, brandy, and tobacco, but that's fine.
Candy
I smell
smells
like
like
disgust
vanilla.
of life.
Candy smells like vanilla, brandy, and tobacco. Uh, Plumpkin smells like despair. Um, Peppa, what do you smell like when you're in whatever mode that you're in?
I smell like a combination of gingerbread and spearmint.
It's an interesting combination.
It is.
And myrrh. Do you in fact smell like myrrh?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, Biscuit, that is what you were smelling from this group from down below, and then from not very far away, directly in front of where Myrrh is standing and staring somewhat agog. You smell that same vaguely oily, greasy smell that you smell from downstairs, but it smells like it's sat entirely too long.
Saying it's a smell, a smelly smell, a smelly smell that smells.
Of
It
smell.
is definitely a smelly smell that smells.
Um, Biscuit is going to just kind of like get low to the ground and go at the rest of the party members.
I understand them completely. I think they said that there's there's something to be keep an eye out for. I don't know. I don't speak fucking cookie.
Can I use animal handling to see if I understand and take it in advantage because my familiar is a cat?
Sure, why not? Look, y'all, we're gonna be hard and fast with the rules tonight.
Perfect.
Roll a 5 with advantage.
The cat definitely said there's nothing to worry about directly ahead of you. You should go pet it.
I'm gonna start moving.
Correction. Do I see the
Are you going to pet
the toy
the
soldier?
panther? Or are you going to pet the toy soldier in front of you? Is the
He
question.
definitely
The panther and then
interpreted
the
that.
toy soldier.
Yeah, there you go. So yes, Candy, as you come around the corner, settling up next to Myrrh, you see this toy soldier moving towards you with a somewhat slowed, shuffling gait. It looks like it's partially it's one of those sort of like old fashioned like lead or pewter toy soldiers that you used to get back in like the late 1800s, early 1900s. It appears to be ever so slightly melted on one side. Like half of its face is kind of sloped and drooping. You see one arm is longer than the next and desperately malformed. And its movements indicate that one of its legs is shorter than the other. And it sort of turns to look at the two of you with this grotesque sneer of derision.
Fantastic. I'm not gonna insight it. That just seems creepy. I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. I think at this point would be wise to roll initiative.
Fantastic.
Before we get into that, say let Lissa go first for like the reactions and like what we were doing.
That's fair. Well, let's roll initiative first, and then we'll jump back to Lissa. Would somebody mind, since my computer is running on all of its bandwidth, would somebody mind keeping track of this for me?
Yeah, well, I can do that. Hold on.
I am rolling spectacular tonight. Both of my rolls have been ones.
You're killing it, kid. All right.
We
If
have
everyone
a
has
side
rolled,
chat. Everyone can just type in that what they got,
oh my goodness, they
and
can.
then we can order that from there.
That's
Wait, which chat are we using?
fantastic. Meeting chat.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Ooh, Myrrh, what's your modifier?
+2.
Mine too. Rollies.
Do you want to go with total score?
Well, because I also have a 19, and my modifier is +2.
No, I meant like, is your dex a 14 or a 15?
Mine's a 14.
Mine's a 15. You want to do that, or do you want to go first? I don't care.
I want
You're
to go
the rogue.
first.
I was gonna say you sounded really
plan.
excited to do rollies off on this one though.
We
Oh, it's
can
fine.
roll.
Rollies.
12.
3.
Hey! And I
Well,
still
see,
get what I
that
want.
was the desired outcome.
All right. So and our lovely storyteller, is there someone that's between a 19 and 11 or otherwise?
There's a bad guy at a 12.
Hot diggity darn.
Hot diggity daffodils.
All right. And coming in with a hot 2, Rev. Good job, buddy.
I'm here all night.
All right. So that would put Candy at 19, Murr at 19, Bad Guy at 12, Biscuit at 11, Mint at 10, Cake at 2. So I shoot first.
Ask questions
Shoot
later.
first. Go ahead and
It's-
before you do that, let's jump back to Biscuit. Reacting to all of this situation. Biscuit, what do you do?
Biscuit is gonna pounce because they are doing like kitty wiggle butt.
Okay.
Wiggle,
So
wiggle,
the-
wiggle.
wiggle. And you leap forward, scrambling around the corner, leaping towards the toy soldier that's moving towards you, that is moving towards Myrrh. Roughly at about the same time. Go ahead and roughly about the same time as the shot goes off. So Biscuit and Candy, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Okay, can I do I notice a big panther run past me
I feel
towards
like
the
you do.
creature? Okay, can I like hesitate just a second to wait till she's within 5 feet of it and then shoot?
Because then you
For-
get advantage.
No, 'cause then I get sneak
I
attack?
have 50 feet of movement
Yeah.
just as a panther.
You can
So-
Well, I
hold off.
mean,
You can absolutely hold off and wait till she's within 5 feet so you can get sneak attack. Yes, that's fine. So Biscuit, go ahead and make your attack roll first.
Trying to remember. Let's see. Pounce. Target must succeed on a DC 12 DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone, first off.
first you gotta hit.
9.
Oh no, that's just me pouncing.
That is a 9.
Okay, so he is knocked prone. So I am now going to bite.
Arr. Go for it.
Again, mechanically, point of clarity. Could I have gotten my shot off before he was down on the ground?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay. Cool beans. That's a 17 to hit on my end.
You're gonna hit.
Awesome. It's
Does
10.
a 14 hit?
A 14 will hit.
Okay. So I need
13
There's a point of
points
clarity.
of piercing damage.
And point of clarity
No,
as well, but you got that you rolled that with advantage, right?
Nope. I wouldn't get advantage. I get sneak
I-
attack when an ally is within 5 feet.
Not you,
Oh.
Biscuit. 'Cause they knocked him prone.
Oh, for the
No,
second
I
attack,
didn't.
yeah.
Yeah, so Biscuit,
Nope,
you would get
still better.
advantage on that second attack. Yeah.
still better because that's a 1.
Okay.
So, I'm glad I got the 1 out of the way.
I said that the first time.
And then he rolled another one. So Biscuit, you did with a 14, you still did hit. So what was your damage on that attack?
Okay, that's gonna be the max damage at 8 piercing.
Okay. And then so what happens is this. Candy, are you firing sharpened candy canes as your bolts?
Yes.
Okay. So this sharpened candy cane flies through the air and sinks into this thing's kind of just in the soft part of the neck, as it has this massive panther cookie panther plow into it and knock him prone. And then the panther reaches down and just sort of savages this thing's neck where the candy cane bolt entered its jugular, and you feel the sort of thick viscous icing filling your throat as this thing dies.
Biscuit chuffs and just kind of like looks very pleased with herself.
From behind you, you hear, "Good kitty."
At this point, we are dropping out of combat because that was just a one. You see, Biscuit, as you're now kind of up parallel to the to where the toy soldier was. You glance over after chuffing with your great amount of pride, and you see Frankincense is kind of crouched just behind the corner, like ready to pounce. It looks up and sees you and hesitates a second, like, "Are you going to eat me?"
Biscuit just goes at them.
At which
And
point
like
Frankincense launches forward and pounces on the toy soldier's beef eater style hat and starts batting the fluffy beef eater hat about like like a little toy.
He's gone to the island of lost toys.
I visited there once.
Oh. And you escaped?
Yeah, there was several deaths, but I was able to get out.
I mean, you also weren't a
inquisitive.
toy.
Uh, so no one's gonna be concerned that we just shot a soldier. Okay, I like you people. It's great. No questions. All right, we'll get along fine.
No notes.
Would you like to hide a body?
Can Biscuit have a conversation with Frankincense and Cat?
Yeah, Frankincense absolutely launches himself forward and just like, and I got it. Okay, no, got away from me there. Okay, no, but I got it again.
You seem to have found
Looks
an
up.
interesting toy.
I did. It's a fluffy hat. I like a fluffy hat.
Murr's gonna
throws
walk
it up.
over and give ear scritches to both the cats.
You just hear
Yeah, pretty much.
You shouldn't run away. You shouldn't run away from me, kitty. It's dangerous, apparently. To Frankincense.
it's dangerous to go alone. Here, take the hat.
And I'm gonna pull out some of the candy floss and go, I didn't even get to fire one shot. And just start eating it.
All right, so toy soldiers bad. All right, are we gonna keep moving? Do we
Do
want to
you
get?
think the toy soldier was working with the undead snowman?
Well, if you look at
Can
the
I
toy
s-
soldier, he's kind of fucked. So
Can I
maybe.
sniff it?
Mm.
You may sniff it.
I don't know
Is
how I
there
insight
rifle
check a
service
dead
at all?
body. I'm gonna start doing my best to try and like get into this guy's pocket.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. Biscuit, but instead of your intelligence, add your wisdom.
Okay. Because I'm in beast form, so that means
Thus, the reason you're rolling wisdom instead of intelligence.
that's a dirty 20.
You go through. You kind of nose into this thing's pockets, right? And like you're a panther, like the pocket. There's not a ton of room in the pockets. By the way, if you're trying to message me, you're better off doing it in Discord because I can't pull it open on Zoom because it will be seen on the stream. Um, so if you're trying to message me directly, do it on Discord.
I think that's just us being shitposts.
That's fine.
I was
I don't. I'm just making it known. If you need to message me directly, that is your best bet. Hi, Kitty. Did you need something?
Kitty heard all the cat noises on here.
Come on. Come on. Come here, you dumb kitty. Here. There you go. Be featured on stream. So,
Nick.
Oh, you have
Um,
two.
I do.
Hey.
I have my Titan. I don't know where the other ones are right now. But Titan is being very insistent for pets.
And a question, since they're like searching the body and such, is the rifle serviceable?
You grab the rifle, and yes, it is serviceable, but it is this is a Revolutionary War style toy soldier, so you got one shot.
So I have one shot, one opportunity.
Correct. Yes.
This sees
Don't
everything
throw
you
it
Don't miss your
away.
wanted.
chance to.
Mom spaghetti. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, you went Eminem, I went Hamilton. It's fine.
I was
Um,
going Hamilton.
I'm going to carve Mom's spaghetti in the butt of the gun, and that is going to be my one shot for the game.
All right, sounds good. You dig through the pockets, Biscuit, and you don't find anything like identification or anything like that. But you do find a small label that says Adam has to be careful here. It says inspected by inspector number 54, defective.
Biscuit paused at the label to try and get their attention.
I'll lean over and read it. Defective.
Saw
Shouldn't be
this in a
enough,
cartoon
everyone.
once.
Oh. Which cartoon?
Something Rama, defective robot, inspector something or other.
Ah. Do you think there's going to be more defective robots? Or
Do we
toy
hear
soldiers?
more screams?
Actually, no. From below, things seem to have quieted.
No.
Which is either a
Concerned.
really good sign or a really bad sign.
No, guys, I think it's fine.
I think all the snowmen are dead again.
Well, I got
I
nothing
mean,
to worry about then. Let's go back to the party.
I mean, here's the thing. If you go look out the window, you might find out more. But the sounds from the floor that the party is on have quieted.
Oh, those sounds. I think they found the floss. I gotta run.
As you look, somebody was looking. So as you look down at the street, you do see the horde of undead snowmen are congregating at the base of the building.
Hmm.
Biscuit has their paws on the ledge looking down.
I would have also gone to the ledge with Biscuit and kind of like
Their
leaned
ta-
over.
Their tail is just doing like the angry kitty flicks.
Um,
Murr is going to reach into one of his gingerbread pockets and pull out an orb.
Okay.
Anyone have a
It's
sprinkle?
got bronze rings
me?
on it. It looks like a puzzle orb. He's going to match them up and it's going to gong. It's the orb of gonging.
Okay.
It can be heard really, really loud, 600 feet away.
Okay. Every single undead snow head pivots up and looks directly at your floor.
Candy
And you
immediately pulls
see-
back.
And you see several, just on the side of the building that you're on, several dozen of them start moving towards the side of the building and start to like scrabble for purchase.
Yep. All right, we're moving.
It
Why?
goes off
Well, I
again
guess
every
that's a
6
much-
seconds.
I think that's a much faster way than us going down there. Fuck.
Murr's going to undo it, turn it off after the second gong.
We're moving. Everybody's moving. Everybody's leaving. Why? No. Oh.
It's
No.
stick my
Maybe
hand
they'll
on the
come
window,
after
give
us
them a
instead of the
little-
people.
stick my hand out the window, give them a fruitcake middle finger, and run off.
I'm gonna stick my hand out of the open window and cast Shape Water along the wall as they're trying
Okay.
to climb. And I'm just gonna make all of like the ice and the snow that's clinging to the side of the building. I'm gonna make it
Mhm.
boil for a second so it changes heat. Um,
So bearing in mind that they are still quite a bit below you.
okay, then never mind. I will save that for further down.
Yeah. Smart idea, and I dig it, but they're still quite a bit below you.
Yeah, and the range of the spell is, I think, is a little bit shorter. So never mind. I will save that thought for later. She practices it on the side of the building and then says, "All right, I have an idea."
They briefly, yeah,
Why?
the ice and snow briefly boils, and then you immediately it almost immediately you live in California. I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but when you boil water when it's really, really fucking cold outside and you throw it up in the air,
Oh yeah.
it crystallizes and evaporates into vapor before it ever touches the ground.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of the situation that you have.
I used to live in Illinois. We just kind of did
Okay,
that for fun.
that's right.
Sometimes.
That's right. You're in Illinois. You were in Illinois. I knew that. So yeah, that's kind of what happens.
Perfect.
We're
So
moving. We're
Yes.
leaving. Are we going up or down?
Down. That's where all the fun is.
Fuck. Okay.
Are you
Yeah.
scared of snowmen?
Uh, how effective do you think I'm going to be against snowman? Just take it.
Well, hmm.
Our hands out a
Oh.
mace. Will this help?
How-
No, I can't use it.
I was
As
gonna
like you
do this
hand
as
it to
we-
her and she just like tilts.
Do you have any? Well, I think maybe if we grab some carrots off of the undead snowman and give you 2 carrots, you can dual wield carrots to kill them. How's that?
Like there's a rapier at her side. Like she has a melee weapon. It's just okay. All right. No, we're fine. We're gonna get through this. Nothing bad will happen to us. I will leave you all for dead if things get dire. All right, let's go.
As a quick points as well, I completely forgot this as we were running away. I'm taking the
Mhm.
soldier body with us.
okay.
To frankincense under their breath, Biscuit's gonna say, "Well, fine, they can die hard too."
She said the thing, guys. Roll credits.
Roll credits.
We beat the game.
All right, Lissa as the first person to use the title of the inspiration for this in the game, you get inspiration.
Yes.
So, currently the way of thinking seems to be go down and do things.
Mm,
What are you guys doing?
Going down and doing things.
mhm.
That sounds like a plan. Now here's the question. There was something going on at the party, and there's something going on the ground floor. 2 different things are going on.
Okay.
Where is the
How
party in
far
relation
down
to
are-
us?
The party is
I'm not
about
so-
10 floors below where you're at.
Okay.
Party
gonna
men down?
asks,
Yeah, we're just gonna stick our head in and we're gonna be so quiet about it. We're gonna be so quiet, aren't we, kids? We're gonna be so well behaved and we're not gonna draw attention to ourselves until we assess the situation.
I'm stealthy as fuck. We got this.
So kick the door in, Eldritch Blast blazing.
Biscuit turns to freaking frankincense and goes, "I'm a fucking panther. I'm not sure I can be non-conspicuous.
Yeah, but you could be quiet.
This is to the cat. You don't understand me. This is
fully
all,
in cat.
this
And
is all
you hear you hear frankincense respond back. Biscuit, and you hear, "Fuck that. We're the king and queens of the jungles, man. We are the darkness. We are shadow. They're never gonna know we're coming."
okay, but I don't trust them not to make noise and stuff and things.
Right.
I pull out the candy floss. Hey, kitty. Want some candy?
Which kitty are
Don't.
you offering it to?
Please don't give him my cat candy.
No, not the candy, the actual candy cat, not the actual cat.
This
Biscuit.
cat kind of just looks at the candy cane and like cocks their head like, why are you I'm a cat right now. I am an obligate carnivore technically.
You see
Is it?
frankincense as Biscuit is briefly distracted by the candy floss, kind of glances around, springs up and like bolts up the Biscuit's back, leaping off the top of her head, and then grabbing hold of the mesh lights above in the elevator.
Biscuit takes this opportunity while they're paying attention to frankincense to snag the candy floss out of there.
I was about to say, what is
Okay.
candy in a cookie world if not? Wait, are baked goods meat?
All right, so
Or
here's what we're
in-
gonna do. Let's
Am-
not we're
Am
not
I
gonna
made
dwell on
of
that too hard.
flesh, or is my house made of meat?
Super not gonna. Yep, that's the thing that I did not want to dwell on super hard. I need for Biscuit to go ahead and make a sleight of hand check with advantage. And I need for Peppa to go ahead and make a perception check, just a straight roll.
All right.
19.
All right, cat, do not steal my d20, please. Yep, cocked. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. 17 plus just straight perception, you said?
Correct.
18.
Okay, and
Hey, I
Biscuit,
beat it.
nice. All right, what'd you roll?
I rolled 19.
19. Okay. So yeah, you have there's this moment, Peppa, where you're watching frankincense like do this super acrobatic agile cat thing off the top of the candy panther. And as you're watching, suddenly you look down and you realize that your hand is empty, and Biscuit appears to be silently munching on something.
I just smile sagely.
Mm.
Yep.
Look,
Delicious,
I'm gonna follow
delicious
my
candy.
cat and go in the elevator.
Well, I was gonna suggest
Well, here's the thing.
that
You guys
we
were
take the
my
stairs.
assumption. Sorry, I made an assumption. Okay,
We're already in the elevator going down.
We're in the
you
elevator.
were
Right?
already in the elevator going down.
So small talk. Anybody here know the Muffin Man?
Oh, I know the Muffin Man. Didn't he used to live in Drury Lane, huh?
Yeah. But there's this broad married to the Muffin Man.
He got married to the Muffin Man?
Which is incredible
The
because he
Muffin Man.
fucked my cousin last week, but that's a whole different story, and we don't talk about that apparently in polite company. What?
Who said we were
You have a
polite?
cousin who fucked the Muffin Man?
Also,
Yeah.
isn't the Muffin Man a mass murderer?
She's a scone?
You know what?
That's
Fuck,
cheating on the highest level.
fuck scones.
Look,
Apparently, you're not jelly with that.
Wow. Okay. So the elevator is going down. Frankincense is
But is it
clinging to
yelling
the.
timber?
It is not yelling timber.
But it is playing the girl from Ipanema.
Anyway, you
You just see a
it
panther
going
very
down.
patiently sitting, and their head is swaying to this, while they have cotton candy in their mouth.
Candy has moved to the back of the elevator but has her crossbow trained, putting the entire party between her and the doors.
I respect that. I do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The elevator continues to creep down. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21.
So what do we say when the doors open? Cowabunga?
I'm gonna drop down and see if I need to shoot anything. But yeah, sure, shout cowabunga.
20. Slows to a stop.
Ding.
I want a button from one of the snowmen.
There's
Just
a
one.
ding. The door slides open. Does anybody do anything right as the door opens? Sight unseen.
If there
there's a-
is anything that looks threatening, like zombie snowmen, I'm hurling the body at them.
Yeah, if there's like a shadow on the other side of that door as it opens up, I'm shooting.
Would you like to eat a dead
Fruitcake's gonna play Get Help.
man? Would you like to
Okay.
throw his bod?
I need Candy to go ahead and make an attack roll with
Fantastic.
your crossbow.
Fantastic. I'll use.
And go ahead and add your sneak attack to this too.
Oh, that's
Well,
awesome. I'm
if
so
you-
happy to
if
hear
you
that.
hit.
Is gonna at the last second touch Candy and give her guidance.
Does
That's a
guidance
natural
add an
20.
attack rolls? Oh,
No,
Jesus.
that's blessed. Guidance is skill check only.
Oh,
That's
is
what
it?
I thought.
Still.
It doesn't
mean-
matter because I critted.
Yeah, for me if you want, because I'm
Alright.
feeling an athletics check coming up.
I need for Candy to go ahead and roll your damage. You roll a crit, so roll double your dice damage, including your sneak attack.
Working on it. All right, so that's 10, 18, 19, 23.
Okay, so this is what
Oh,
happens.
no.
The doors.
25.
Okay, the elevator slows to a stop. There's a ding. The doors. Candy, seeing just shadow, fires. Candy cane bolt shoots straight through the air, impacts dead center, probably straight into the eye socket of one of the Sugar Plum Fairy partygoers. As a row of partygoers is standing in front of the door, directly behind them are a series of individuals that look like gingerbread squirrels holding various weapons on their hostages, using the hostages as shields.
Uh-huh.
You
From the back of
hear.
the
Go ahead.
from the back of the elevator, you just hear a whoops.
Gingerbread squirrels.
Gingerbread squirrels. From behind, you hear this high-pitched voice shout.
You peeked your mic.
Oh, sorry, I kicked the mic. Kill them all! I won't do that again. As a fuselage of various munitions in the shape of round peppermint candies, junior mints, York peppermint patties, Christmas tree ornament balls go flying towards the elevator, and that's where we're going to take a quick 2-minute bio break.
For anyone
So-
paying attention to Biscuit, as soon as they see the squirrels, their eyes just start dilating like, yes, my time has come.
All right, so we're
It
going
was
to
a
take like a quick.
calculated.
I get to catch the squirrel for once.
Let's actually call this a 5-minute bio break just for roundness. It is currently in my hometown 7:38. Let's be back here no later than 7:43.
Got it.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
We shall return.
So
So,
did shoot something
welcome
in the
back,
face.
everybody. Oh shit. Yeah, no, Lissa, I blame you. I can't not see Jumanji now. I blame you. Hi, everybody. We're back. Everything came out all right in the end.
Ba-dum-tsh.
So,
I think
We
I made Adam have an
flash.
existential crisis, guys.
You did a little bit. Anybody who was paying really close attention could see the blue screen in front of my eyes. So we flash away from the party for a moment as the gingerbread squirrels open fire. Their leader from behind shouting for the party's demise. We pull away from the building, not Katomi Plaza. See, now I'm going to have to watch Die Hard tonight. Anyway, not Katomi Plaza.
I watched
And we see for the first time not Katomi Plaza as it really is. We see Yggdrasil, the world tree, the world ash. Its roots stretched out below, its branches stretched out to the sky. We see at the base a horde of creatures, the dead of Nibelheim, climbing upwards. And below that, the snapping, snatching jaws of Jörmungandr, the world serpent.
Shit, we're in Ragnarok, guys. We're in Gingerbread Ragnarok.
Oh,
We flash back to the elevator. I'm going to start rolling some dice.
Don't be concerned. We're fine.
Can I, as a reaction to seeing all of this, just put the dead body in front of me as a shield? Or us, if I could position it well enough.
I will let here's how we can negotiate this. I will let you put it up in front of you as a reaction, to give you a bonus to your AC of +5, like the shield spell. Or you can use the rest of your next turn to give everybody a +2 to their AC.
Well, question. I was ducked down behind the party. Am I getting partial cover?
I will tell you for the purposes of mechanics, your character doesn't know.
Yeah.
For the GM, because I'm not an asshole, yes, you are getting partial cover. So, Rev, that is your choice. You may get a +5 to yourself or a +2 to everybody. At the
Let's go
sacrifice
for
of either for everybody? Okay. So everybody, you're getting including yourself, Rev. So everybody, you are getting a +2 as I'm rolling this dice. So bear that in mind, +2 to your AC. So we're going to start with Myrrh.
Sure.
Every time.
Myrrh,
Yeah,
a 7 and an 8 to hit you.
They will miss.
Cool. Biscuit, the gingerbread cancer. Cancer?
Wow.
Panther.
Cancer Panther.
That's a
There's
whole
a-
other thing.
There is a dark joke there, given that my Oma passed on Christmas from cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But it was not intentional on your part. And that's
No.
that's hilarious to me.
What are the holidays if not for dark humor?
that's true.
A 14 and a
Trauma.
12 to hit you. Biscuit.
Nope.
Okay.
I've got a 15 with that +2.
I love that. Plumpkin. 7's not going to do it. How about a 12?
Nope.
Okay. So DMC, you have the +2 from what Plumpkin is doing and an additional +2 for partial cover.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, that's a 19.
19 just hits.
Okay, so that means that 24 is also going to hit.
God damn it. Oh no.
See, this is This is called instant karma.
I immediately regret my decision.
I regret nothing. Bring it on.
All right, Peppa, a 14 and a 19.
The 14 will not hit, but the 19 will.
Okay.
Good. It's not just me.
They're like, fuck this cookie
Admittedly-
in particular.
For the
Fuck
first
this cookie in particular.
Yeah.
the
Bring-
first
bring it on.
the first three rolls the first three people that I rolled for, I didn't roll above a 5. Like,
Yay.
It's okay. You know I like to be hurt. It's fine.
interesting. All right. So Candy, you're gonna take 10 points of damage. Peppa, you're gonna take 6 points of damage.
10 points total for the 2 hits.
10 points total for the 2 hits.
All right.
Likewise for the 6.
I got it.
So this fuselage of this fusillade of munitions flies towards you. Peppermints and York peppermint patties and like round ornaments and just various different Christmas themed things fly towards you. The last second, at the last second, Plumpkin throws up this corpse of a toy soldier, which manages to kind of take the brunt of it across the middle, which is where most of the fire was coming from. But unfortunately, Peppa, who was kind of off to sort of front and center a little bit, but off to one side, you take a couple of sharp shards to the calves. And unfortunately, Candy, as you're down on the ground, you full on take in the face, like one Christmas ornament, round Christmas ornament straight in the face, which then shatters, and then a second peppermint just kind of impacts in your solar plexus, and you just feel it to the very core of your soul.
Fuck, it's like Mariah Carey
On a
just
scale
blew up
from
on
1
us.
to 10, my friend, you're
You're fucked. Yeah, no, I'm good. I can take a ball to the face. That's fine.
Not for the
I
first time,
don't,
not for the last.
not for the last.
Oh my.
Surprisingly, Constitution is my highest score. All right, let's go.
All right.
Also, I'm sorry,
uh,
Guild. How much damage did I take from that one? Sorry,
I am definitely not
6.
Guild, but 6.
Adam. Sorry.
Love you.
Thank you.
You're good. Don't worry about it. I need for well. Here's my question for you guys. Do you want to re-roll initiative, or do you want to stick with the initiative we had before?
reroll.
Re-roll
I'm
Yeah,
fine
initiative.
with
Go
it.
for it.
Now,
Just
now I need
rewind
to
it.
remember how initiative is determined. It's just plus dex, right?
yeah.
Yeah, unless you have something for a class, which is pretty
Oh,
much solely
damn
just
it.
rogue and ranger.
Well, I was asking because I'm currently a panther, so my initiative is based on the panther stats, not mine.
Correct. Your
Correct.
initiative is going to be
Correct.
based on the Panthers' decks.
Well, that's a lot better than the 1.
Stick them in the chat, and we'll have DMC take care of it again because she's
Yep.
very kind.
Kind and merciful. All right. Is that everybody?
One more.
Okay.
Crunchy, should
We're
I?
missing one. There we go.
Okay. Adam, did anyone get above, or did the bad guys get above a 21?
Yes. Bad guy 2 got a 22.
All right. So, all right. And then actually, what are the bad guys? That way I can just. So, bad guy 2, 22,
Okay. Bad guy 1 got a 12.
12. Any
And
others?
That's it.
All right, cool beans. Um,
Revan, you look very intense at that camera right now with the rat on your shoulder.
I was 100% just staring into the middle space.
No, you're good. It's just it was funny because it was very like
Intense middle space.
like I have seen in the void, and the void spoke back.
Okay, so we got Bad Guy 2 at 22, Murr at 21, Peppa at 15, Biscuit at 14, Bad Guy 1 at 12, our Fruitcake at 10, and Candy coming in the rear at 5.
Okay. Bad Guy 2 is the minions, the minion gingerbread squirrels. They unleash another barrage of stuff. Rev, we're gonna say for the purposes of this that because you did sacrifice basically your turn for this, we're gonna say the +2 bonus is going to apply for the whole until the beginning or to the end of your turn. Cool?
Okay.
I figured if you're sacrificing a turn, you might as well get a pretty significant benefit for it. So again, they fire just straight at you all. Start with Murr again. 18 and 14.
The 18 will hit. Or no, is it meat or is it meat
It's Murr.
hits? So or no, yeah. So 18 will hit because there's Ugh.
Yeah, meat
Brain.
speeds.
Yeah, with the
Okay,
+2 to 14.
Gotcha. That is 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Kitty, a nat 1 and a 14 are probably gonna miss.
Woo!
Yep.
Jesus Christ, these guys are rolling for shit. Plumpkin, a 12 and an 8 are gonna miss.
Correct.
Oh, there's
It's my shiny metal ass.
It's my shiny metal ass. Candy, a 15 and a 22.
The 22 hits.
Okay. You're going to take an additional point of damage.
Ooh.
And then Peppa, you have a 15 and a 22.
All right, one will hit.
And you will take 2 points of damage. So so basically the dust has barely settled from this first barrage that it sailed into the elevator when another barrage comes sailing forward. But the thing is that with the dust filling the air, it is actually harder for them to see what they're shooting at. So those of you that do take damage, it's not direct hits. It's mostly like things impacting on the ground and then shattering. And so you're getting more collateral damage than direct damage. But yeah, so a second fusillade fires into the elevator as this is happening. Who's after Bad Guy 2?
That's me.
Bad Guy 2, Murr, yes, with Peppa on deck.
All right. As I'm standing, can I see cover anywhere outside the elevator?
As you're standing, you're seeing like Pumpkin is holding up the corpse of this toy soldier, which is now resembling a piece of Swiss cheese. As you glance out of the elevator, go ahead and we'll give this make it a free one, but go ahead and make a perception check.
12.
Okay. As you glance out, you think you see just kind of out of your corner of vision, you think you see a planter that might provide cover. You don't know for sure, but you're certain enough that you might risk it.
Better than nothing. Murr's gonna squeeze past. I want to get as many of the bad guys as I can in a 20-foot cube.
Okay. You are running so here's the thing. Since they all have hostages, you can't just
This isn't going to do damage.
This isn't going to do damage. Okay, so
nope. I'm casting fairy.
I see it now. Okay, so you don't even worry about the collateral damage at this point. You just pick them. So we're going to say that you can get 5 of the 8 that are there.
Yep. I'm going to cast it. They all need to make dex saves or advantage attacks on them.
Ooh, that's hot. You have moved back up in my good graces.
What's your
Although I was
what's
also
your
going to do
DC?
an area of effect thing. Well,
15.
All right. 3 of the 5 are going to fail.
Okay. In green stripper glitter.
Luster down.
Rude.
it'll never
Well,
come
Even if they
off.
made the save, they're not
what
getting
you
that
see
shit out.
is out of one of the gingerbread pockets the end of a candy cane, but it's like been carved into a little candy cane gun. And then he points it, and the green energy pop blasts out, and then sprinkles down on top of
Hashtag pocket sand.
him.
Right.
Okay, but I pulled that earlier, Robin, as Melody. I threw glitter all over the table.
Yeah, you did.
And then Murr's going to continue to move towards the planter and hunker down.
I love that. As you move around to the planter, you realize that this is like you were hoping for like at least half cover as you come around the corner, but you realize the planter is much smaller than you initially anticipated. You will only have partial cover, so a +2 to your AC.
We'll take it.
Still something, but it's not what you were hoping for. After Mur.
Peppa,
Um,
biscuit on deck.
which of our attackers looks like the beefiest, or the one that could do the most damage?
So the group that are holding the partygoers hostage, they all look more or less the same sort of level of beefiness.
Okay.
There's some plump gingerbread squirrels going on right here. They're all pretty juicy looking. The one behind them, though, that was the one that gave the order to kill you all, is a head and shoulders taller than any of the other gingerbread squirrels. And actually, as you're looking at him, you're
Okay,
realizing
but he is a squirrel.
he is fully a squirrel. And actually, you're realizing of all of them, he's the only one that isn't gingerbread. He appears to be a flesh and blood squirrel.
There are
Just,
things with flesh and blood.
apparently. Well, I mean, in frankincense is just a real fucking cat too, so like it's not too surprising.
Well,
yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
you
look
see,
at that squirrel, and I'm casting vicious mockery at it.
okay.
Get fucked, squirrel.
And how do you
far
mock
away
it
is the
viciously?
squirrel from the the elevator, by the way?
The big one?
Uh-huh.
Probably about 50 feet.
Hey! Guess who has 50 feet of movement and a tail?
Well, I'm setting something up for you. All right. So the vicious mockery that I do at the squirrel is, do you need help finding your nuts? Because they're not around here. Vicious mockery to the face.
I fully rolled a nat 1, so go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, perfect.
That's awesome.
Oh wait, if you rolled over nat 1, that's a wisdom
Yeah.
of 13, so perfect.
Yeah.
Let me grab.
Does
It's gonna
that
do
mean
D4 damage, and it's also gonna
Peppa
do
crits, technically?
disadvantage on their next attack roll.
Oh, the cameras are... There we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
what happened?
no, I minimized zoom by accident.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait. I looked over.
Yep. No, I minimized zoom by accident. We're good.
All right, that would be a 3 damage, and then let me just double check that I was saying this correctly.
Wait, I did it again. There we go.
They
Okay.
have disadvantage on the next attack roll before the end of its next turn.
Okay. So yeah, the big beefy actual squirrel is feeling kind of bad that it can't find its nuts.
Maybe its wife has it in her purse.
Is there anything else that you want to do, Eva?
Well, since I just got hurt a bunch of times, I'm gonna slip behind like the elevator side just to get more cover and
Okay,
wait
that'll
for
give you-
the next round.
Sounds good. That'll give you partial cover, so you get a +2.
Excellent. Cool.
Okay. After Peppa.
That would be me, I believe.
Yep.
Is you guys see the eyes go wide, the wiggle butt engage, and they sprint. Not actually sprint like movement wise, but like for effect wise, they're sprinting towards this fucking real life squirrel.
Okay.
They get about they get 30 feet and then they're going to pounce
Okay.
on
Sounds
him.
good. That is a strength
Um,
save, if I recall.
I believe so. That sounds right. Yes, DC 12.
Okay. Rolled a 12 on the die, so good.
All right. And then they are going to bite him. They're gonna
Okay.
bite him. Does a wait, what is it? It's plus what? Plus 4. 18.
18 does not hit.
Oh.
So you charge forward and pounce, and you see it half sidestep out of the way as you land at a slight slide, angling your body to take a snap at his hamstring, and you see him pull his leg out of the way and very gently reach out with one thumbed hand, because squirrels have thumbs, and just kind of bat you on the nose and go, "Bad kitty."
Oh no.
Sorry, I did that in
Biscuit
the wrong voice. Bad kitty.
Biscuit hisses.
Is there
Speaking of
anything
kitty,
else?
hi Esri.
Anything else that
I
you want to
think
do?
let me look and see if I have any features that I can who looks the most hurt?
Candy.
Candy.
Yeah, Candy.
Pretty sure
I'm
Candy
going
looks the most
to
hurt.
expend one of my fate energy pool because it is a class feature. And I'm going to use the Balm of the Summer Court on you.
Okay.
Ooh, that's very nice.
And that is 4 hit points.
4?
And 1 temporary. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. After Biscuit.
That would be me, I believe.
Isn't it the bad guy number 1?
What
The
was
12?
bad guy number 1's? Oh, if it was a 12, then yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I should be using my claw attack, not the bite. That's my bad. I've never played a panther before as a druid. So I will correct that.
Okay. Sounds good. Bad guy 1 has seen the kitty. And while the batting you on the nose very gently was Flavor, is now going to do it. You see him kind of reach into hammer space and pulls out a rolled up newspaper and attacks you with it.
Hammer space.
So 22 to hit you.
I think so.
Maybe.
9 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Um, 15.
Say it one more time. 15. Okay. As this newspaper falls and smacks you across like the brow and the nose, you get a split second of seeing the headline. And the headline itself says, "All kitties need feel shame." and for a moment you start to feel that shame sort of creep into your existential sphere, but you're like, wait a minute, kitties don't have a regret center, fuck that shit, and you feel
Well, and then I also remember, hey, I'm not technically a kitty.
exactly. Kitties don't experience regret. That. So yes, the secondary effect, it does not go off, but you still take the damage. And then he turns and he looks at one of his minions, and he shouts, "Fire at the fruitcake!" I don't know why he's French all of a sudden, but he's going for it.
I'm here for it.
Does a 20 hit you, Rev?
Yes. Is it natural or adjusted?
Adjusted.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
All right, take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as one of the gingerbread squirrels, very surprised, he points at one of the gingerbread squirrels and said, "Fire at the fruitcake!" And then one of the gingerbread squirrels looks at him and looks at you and goes, "Okay!" and pulls the trigger, and you see, like, you manage to kind of duck out of the side as it sort of grazes your fruity jawline. Again, it sounds like a pejorative, but that's not where I'm going.
It really does.
Is that the best you got, you nut-holding mammal?
I mean, a fair portion of us in here are queer anyway. It's fine. It's fine.
Understand, I am a proud member of the LGBTQ plus community. Please understand that it is not coming from a place of ire.
Yeah,
Yes,
actual fruitcake.
It is in fact a coincidence. However, it is also mildly funny because of the fact that we do have so many LGBT members.
It's true.
We're
Lissa,
gay
your
as fuck,
sound,
kids.
your sound is a little funky, and I don't. Is it just me, or do the rest of you hearing that too?
No, I
I
heard it
was
too.
hearing it too.
Okay,
It sounds very staticky.
it sounds very staticky.
Yeah.
Smack
I
your
just wanted to
speakers,
make you
you
aware of it.
Republicans are bad.
Better.
Much.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The cat must have hit the cable.
Oh,
That's silly kid.
that happens.
No regret center.
No regrets. No regrets.
No egrets.
No regrets.
All
No
right.
regrets.
After BG1.
All right, so
This
that would be
reminds me of my Model UN shirt, like the first printing of it that we got. It was like giving awkward kids confidence since the year that the Model UN Club had been founded. However, they fucked up on the first printing, and so it said awkward, not awkward. And like we did get the reprints that had it spelled correctly, but those of us who got the original print were like, no. We gotta have this. Makes it even better because it is awkward that it's awkward that it says awkward.
I mean,
It is, in
that's
fact.
like on brand.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
very
It
on
was
brand.
on point. It was perfect.
All right, Plumpkin, what do you
0
do?
out of 10. No notes needed.
So to clarify,
right. So this is the first turn. So here's what this is gonna. So you spend basically your move and your action to get you spent that for everybody to get the +2. I am going to give you a bonus action, and your reaction resets.
okay. So I was going to ask if I had a movement still. So using the shield killed my movement and my action.
Correct, but you do have a bonus if there's anything you can do.
Okay. Yeah, so I will pull, drop the body at this point, pull the matchstick sword off, just brandish it menacingly, and go, sit up on, as it bursts into flames.
All right, I love that for us. Anything else, or are you good?
Yeah, if I can't move, I am going to defend the dead body, I guess.
Sounds good. Who's next?
It's me at the end of the initiative with Bad Guy 2 on deck. All right.
Sounds good.
It's me, a candy.
It's me.
It's me, you candy.
So, question. The
Yo.
flesh and blood squirrel,
Yes.
is that affected by the fairy fire?
No, he was far enough back that he was not affected by the fairy fire.
But he has been hit.
No, he has not.
Okay.
Oh, I
but
hit him
yeah.
with the vicious mockery.
Oh, you did. Sorry. Yes,
Yes.
he has been hit.
Okay, but an ally is not within 5 feet of him.
No, I am within
No.
5 feet of him.
Okay, so
100% an ally is within 5 feet of him.
Yes.
fantastic. I'm gonna shoot him.
You get your sneak attack. Yes.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Or I'm going to certainly try to shoot him.
You can certainly try.
Ooh, that sucks. 13?
No,
No,
I didn't
the
hit
bolt
with.
sails by.
A swing and a miss.
Fantastic. Cool. Cool. Bonus action. Can I hide? I would like to not be seen anymore.
Do you
I
have
do
cunning
not want to
actions at
be
this point?
perceived.
Uh-huh.
Then yeah, you can kind of like move to the side of the elevator, or you can move out of the elevator to find some partial cover. It is entirely up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tuck and roll and try to like get out of the elevator and find some partial cover.
Okay. You do find enough partial cover that you can make a hide check. Go ahead and make your stealth.
Fantastic. Roll better. Ooh, that is better. That's a 20.
I'm sorry, say that again. I think it was my internet.
21.
But, 21. Okay, sounds
Mhm.
good. We'll see what happens with that. You think you are very well hidden.
Fuck this shit. Fuck all this shit. I hate this
Fuck,
place.
fuck, 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 fuck.
Uh-huh. Yep.
All right, that was the bottom of the round. Top of the round is BG2, but before that happens, we cut away once again to see the snowy white menace moving up in Grossel as the snapping jaws of Jörmungandr begin to slowly chew up the bottom of the world tree. We jump back. Bad guys 2 start firing into the elevator once again. That'll be words are hard. Plumpkin is a target, and Myrrh is a target. Some of you do have adjusted AC. They do not see Candy at this point, and they're not concentrating on Biscuit at this point. So
Jörmungandr must think the world is really tasty because it's covered in sugar.
it's just covered in sugar. It's so delicious.
It actually tastes like maple syrup as they're
Nom,
chopping
nom,
on
nom,
it.
nom.
Myrrh, does a 20 hit you?
You're muted, bud.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So 3 of them are firing you, but only one of them hits. Go ahead and take 5 points of damage. Plumpkin, 3 of them are firing at you. Nat 1, a 23, and a 19.
2 of those will hit, and those are all ranged, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
Total of 4 points of damage.
got it.
And then Peppa, I believe you also had partial cover, which gives you a +2.
Yes. Yes.
My dice want you to die.
Samesies.
Okay, maybe not as bad as I thought. So a 24 is
Okay.
probably going to hit. But a
Yes.
17?
No, it's still gonna hit.
Still going to hit? Okay,
My
so
AC's
the
at a
24,
15.
the 24, the 17, but the 14 is not going to hit. So 2 of the 3 are going to hit
Okay.
for a total of 4 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Phew.
Yeah, they rolled very poorly on their damage rolls. So
Thank
another
you.
fuselage,
appreciate this.
of various different bric-a-brac start firing into the thing. Yeah, that's a thing. That's bad guy 2. Who's next?
I believe it's me. Yeah, because bad guy 2 is a 20. Candy cane Pew pew out. Eldritch Blast at one of the guys who's glowing green.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and roll your Eldritch Blast. Well, so that's how we're gonna do it. Go ahead and roll with advantage. They have an adjusted AC because of their hostage, but they had fairy fire on them. So
Well, nat 20.
the adjusted AC means dick when you roll a nat 20. Go ahead and roll that beautiful crit.
$17 points of force damage.
Okay, so the top of this gingerbread squirrel's head just. Okay, then. This top of this gingerbread squirrel's head just obliterates, and you see it kind of crumple to the ground. Just component
Was it the one?
bits of.
Was it the one that
ahead.
shot me?
Yes, 100% was the one that shot you.
Eat me! Eat me!
All right, anything else you want to do?
That's all I can do.
All right, after Myrrh.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
keeping.
me.
I'm not keeping
I'm
track
sorry.
of
I'm
this
not.
shit. Somebody's gonna tell me what it is.
I quietly zoned out. Peppa, then Biscuit on deck.
Peppa.
Oh, right. I am cursing the hostages because I have the spell Arms of Hadar and I can't use it. But instead, what I'm going to do,
You can certainly use it.
I
We already
could.
killed one of the hostages. If we kill all of them, they can't report to the police that we killed one of them.
Well, we didn't kill one of them.
Well, instead, I'm just going to do a little Eldritch Blast on the one that keeps hitting me.
I respect that.
Because, ow. All right.
The one that keeps hitting you is also one of the ones affected by fairy fire, so you may roll with advantage.
Perfect. I have advantage. Excellent. All right. 11. Oh. 13 plus 6. 19 to hit.
100% hit. Go ahead and roll some damage on that guy.
Excellent. All right, that would be 13 total. Thank you, dice.
That's a good roll.
Yeah.
Similar to what happened with Myrrh. You kind of take this squirrel in like the side of the cheek, and its big puffy squirrel cheek just it just evaporates, and you see it crumple to the ground, and its hostage kind of scampers away.
One hostage closer to being able to use Arms of Hadar.
I will also point out that Myrrh, the hostage that your guy was holding, also ran away. Actually,
Before
no.
or after I yelled out, "Eat me."
No, the hostage that your guy was holding was the one that Candy killed, so did not scamper away.
It's a crumpled heap on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
The
All right.
leg twitch.
After Peppa.
Biscuit.
Hi. So
Then BG1.
I would like to attempt to grapple this squirrel using my mouth.
Okay. Go ahead and make an opposed athletics check, please.
Are you treating the squirrel like an unruly kitten? Just trying to neck them and go.
Oh no. They are like grabbing it, like tilting their head to the side and like chomping. So let's see, athletics as a panther is gonna be right. That is +2. 18.
Yeah, hit 18 is gonna beat his athletics.
Okay. So yeah, Biscuit just comes behind him, turns their head to the side, and kind of like swoops him up. And they're grappling him, but what they're doing as they're doing this is they're just like shaking their head to the side. Like think a dog playing with a chew toy.
Sure.
Biscuit right now.
Okay.
And I'm going to who looks the most hurt at the moment?
It might still technically be me, but you also can't see me.
Okay.
It's either her or me. I'm currently down to how many hit points do I got? I have 12 hit points left.
Never mind, it's her. Heal her.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use my other Fey energy pool dice to let's see, I'm gonna heal you for max amount. So you get 6 and 1 temporary hit point.
Oh, you are brilliant. Thank you.
Mm.
Slightly
Awesome.
less dead now.
Bad guy
And
won.
I believe that is the end of my turn.
I need for Biscuit to go ahead and make another athletics check, please.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. Bad guy one gets grabbed and just kind of lets out this high pitched. I'm not going to do it because I'll bury my mic. This high pitched squeal of discontent. Not really injury, but like super annoyed with what's happening right now. Tries to like whack you with the rolled up newspaper to make you let go, but you've got a death grip on this thing. So he's not going to be able to do that. He is going to be able to do well. That's not going to matter. Yeah, that's his turn. He's done. All right.
Pumpkin.
All right, awesome. So you said that the flesh squirrel is 50 feet from us, right?
50 feet and
The
currently in
flesh
the mouth.
squirrel is currently in my mouth.
Yes.
Okay, that works for me. I'm going to do my action and dash to cover the 50 feet.
Okay.
And then once I'm adjacent, I will then do my action surge and stab a bitch.
Sounds good. Because all of the
Because fighters
gingerbread
don't care about
squirrels-
action economy.
It's true. Since all of the squirrels are using ranged weapons currently, they do not get attacks of opportunity, so you are able to burst through the lines. You get up to the guy, and you are able to action surge. Go ahead and roll the hit.
And since they're grappled, I should have advantage. Is that correct?
You definitely have advantage.
Over
Alright,
here
let's-
living my best cat life, guys.
That'll be a 19 to hit.
A 19 just hits. For the
All right.
record, the AC is 19 on this guy.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Max fire damage on that. So that is a total of 20 damage from the swing.
Dear God.
14 was slashing, and then 12 was fire.
12 was fire or 6 was fire?
Oh no, wait, shit. I don't know how to math right. So 12 was fire, it was 14 for the slashing. So that would be
26 points.
26 then.
Damn.
Yeah, you slam your matchstick blade into the side of this creature, and you hear it creak as its fur begins to cook and singe. And the shriek, which had been just frustration, is now pain.
I survived the hamster uprising of 1642. You're nothing.
Ooh, barbecue.
Okay.
Where do you
does
think I
that
got
end
the
your-
fucking helmet?
Does that end your turn?
Is this technically hot pot for a panther?
Kinda, yeah.
It's at least a kebab.
Korean barbecue.
Yeah, I don't think that I have any bonus actions here. Yeah, that's me then.
Okay. So as you slam your blade into this creature, for the first time, the group of you see the world change, and you see it as it actually is. You see the branch, the trunk of words, the trunk of Yggdrasil. You see below you the sea of white as it flees before the humping, devouring jaws of Jörmungandr. And you see the squirrel before you in his true form, Ratatoskr.
I don't see this. This is in my mouth.
I mean, you've still
Same.
got eyes. You see it. It's
Yeah, but
just,
my eyes are up here. I don't. When I'm looking, like as a human, I don't see my mouth. I see my nose. I don't see my mouth.
well,
Which is
yeah, but
fine.
it's like you have something in your mouth that is the same size as you.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So like
Fantastic.
so Lissa, if you were to say bite your partner and shake said partner around with your mouth, I think you'd still be able to see your partner. At least I would hope
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. No.
Can speak from
I didn't
experience,
realize
yeah.
it was that fucking big. Um.
Yeah.
So I'm now just kind of like chomping onto its arm,
Yeah,
essentially.
pretty much. Yep.
Is it still considered restrained?
Hey, it's grappled.
Fantastic. Well, grappled and restrained are two different things. I just looked up restrained.
It is not restrained. It is grappled.
Very specifically grapple.
Well, now I gotta check this. Da, 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 da.
I don't remember if grappled gives you a sneak attack or not.
Well, I'll get sneak
Well, I mean,
attack
given that
either
it's
way.
literally in my mouth, I would
I'm just
think
trying to see if I get
there's
advantage. Because restrained, I would have gotten advantage. Grapple.
That's
Effect.
true.
Uh,
5e grapple.
Yep.
Yeah, other creatures don't have advantage on attacks against you.
Nope. No. Okay. Never mind. So I lose the advantage. Okay. I'm gonna go. Oh, fuck that. And I'm gonna
Well,
shoot
again,
him.
it's currently like right next to me, like literally right
Oh,
next to
yeah.
me.
If
So-
I hit it, I'll
So
do
you're-
sneak attack. I gotta
Yeah,
hit
Yeah,
it.
you'll get your.
You gotta hit it though.
Oh, that will do it. 23.
Well, okay. I was gonna say. So here's the thing. Technically, you're firing from stealth. It does not see you. You
Oh.
would get advantage. So roll again and see if you get a nat 20.
No, but I got 2 17s.
Okay, so you are gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage with sneak attack.
Okay. 9, 15, 17 points of damage.
Okay. Once again, you see the candy cane bolt flash through the air in a streak of red and white, impact into the chest the chest of the squirrel person. You see blood, kind of actual blood, not just candy, not just icing, fire shoot through the air, spattering all over Biscuit. And this creature lets out yet another shriek of pain. It is still up and moving. For a split second, you see Yggdrasil and Jörmungandr below, and you realize that if you do not finish this quickly, you will quickly be consumed. I need for everybody to make a religion check.
Okay. I'm also going to use my bonus action and movement to hide again. And ooh, that does not suck. Hold on.
I rolled a 10.
So I am currently a panther. I don't think no matter what I do, I'm going to pass a religion check.
19.
I will
Well, you
certainly
are-
try.
Here's the thing: you are a
Oh.
panther, but because you are a druid, you actually roll with you
Your
roll
own
your
mental
social
stats.
as a druid.
Oh, okay. So then that is a 19.
Hey.
19. Okay.
Got a nat 20.
Nat 20. I love that. Lissa, check your cable again.
3.
So 3.
You're
I
killing
don't
it,
need no
bud.
gods. I said that before.
Candy, what did you roll?
19.
Okay.
19.
So with the 19s and the nat 20, you realize that your objectives in this moment are probably going to change. Ratatoskr is stopping you, is holding you here, is keeping you from warning the denizens of Asgard that Jörmungandr is coming. If you can get ahead of it, if you can get past Ratatoskr, and you can move up, you can inform the great eagle that lives in the very top of the boughs of the world tree to let the gods of Asgard know Jörmungandr is coming.
Awesome.
And you might prevent Ragnarok.
Okay. So again, I gotta hide, I gotta move, and I'm gonna shout to my companions, we're going up. And
You're gonna
as
shout to your companions, you're gonna move, and then you're gonna hide. Because if you do
Yes.
that in the order you said it, you will give away your position.
Correct. I'm going to do it in the shouting while moving, finish moving, hide. Yeah. So for my hide, ooh, that does not suck. That is a 16. It's not as
Okay.
good. That said,
Damn it. There we go. Okay. Yes.
I am going to. I don't know how you want to work this, but I have a big poison thing that I can do. Would I have already prepped it on one of my arrows, or do I need to spend a round prepping one of my arrows with it?
Is it I mean, what is it? Is it an actual like
It's a
poison?
poison. Like it's a poison with a DC save. It does injury.
So it's a poison that you have in your person, like it's an item.
Yes. Yeah, it's an item.
Okay. So the way I generally handle it is the same way they handle it in Baldur's Gate 3. So it's a bonus
Mhm.
action to apply it to a weapon.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yep. All right. Oh, back to the top of the round. The bad guy 2 with Mur on deck.
Okay, bad guy 2. So another volley of pain starts flying in your direction.
With 2 less people.
With 2 less people. So we had 3 and 3 on Mur and Plumpkin. We're gonna have 2 and 2 on Mur and Plumpkin at this point. So Mur, you first. Remember your adjusted AC. 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Take a whopping point of damage. Oh, Plumpkin, you blew past the line. They're still gonna fire on you. But they have that. Plumpkin a 13.
No.
No? Okay. And then last but not least, Peppa. I say Peppa and I only think Peppa Pig. And I'm sorry.
Peppa!
Well, close enough.
I'm guessing a 12 isn't going to do it, but I would think a 23 probably does.
Ow. Yes.
For 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
And can I do a real quick hellish rebuke on
You
that?
100% can do a real quick hellish rebuke. That is a reaction.
Cool.
Go for it. That is a save,
I
if I'm not mistaken.
let me look it up because I have not done this before.
Actually, I think it's an attack roll.
Instant duration, instantaneous. Isn't Hellish Rebuke a reaction? It's not saying.
It
It
is.
is a
It
reaction.
is a
It
reaction.
is reaction.
It's just
Okay.
whether or not it's an attack roll or a saving throw.
It's a Dex save 14.
There you go. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a hard no. They
Ah,
fail.
dang it.
No.
dang it.
You succeed. They fail.
Oh, I win. Okay.
Yes, you win. They suck.
All right. Awesome. All right. 3d10. Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Warlocks, man.
Woo!
Warlocks are fun.
Never done this before. This is kind of fun. All right.
Do you want to fuck some shit up?
Yes.
Do you want to eat a squirrel?
No. 5, 8, and 5.
Are we committing
so 18.
cannibalism? We're not sure.
18. So the one that fired on you, shot a again one of those large like Christmas ornament balls at you, and it kind of shattered and blew up into your like thigh as you immediately call upon your patron. Explain to me. So Hellish Rebuke generally is flavored to your patron. Explain to us, oh Peppa, what your patron's Hellish Rebuke looks like.
Who the fuck
Uh,
is your patron?
Yeah,
So
that's why I want to ask.
Mm.
so for this one, the ornament explodes into her thigh and it just gets reformed into these icicle spines that look like that smell like spearmint. They smell like toothpaste. And immediately zips back to the person that originally shot, or the little ginger squirrel that originally shot her, and all of the little spikes just dig in to the squirrel and start digging in the way that a sensitive tooth would hurt, and just digging in.
La 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 la
bec-
la, go fuck yourself.
yes, because her
as the
patron is the tooth fairy.
Oh,
Gosh.
okay. I, all right,
as
that's
the
Amazing.
as the squirrel is suddenly afflicted by malignant gingivitis, it explodes in a rainfall of gingerbread crumbs falling all around, and the subsequent hostage is now freed and takes off for away.
I'm just gonna
That's
say this right
one-
now.
That's one less cavity for the children of the world.
Your dental floss thing makes sense now.
Yes, that's why. And then she's got a necklace of teeth around her too.
Yeah.
What were you
It
gonna
all
say,
makes
I'm
Rob?
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right now. That was awesome. And should I ever DM for you, remember I gave you an inspiration right now.
sense.
You're
So
fabulous. And
I
I
have
tip my hat to you.
I definitely have the earrings that she should be wearing.
Oh,
Oh,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
I have those earrings too. I turned them into a brooch.
I will throw this out there. If y'all ever want to run a one shot or whatever, go ahead and throw it in the Oops All Pagans thread in my Discord. Like, there are people here who will happily play.
That's true.
So, one shots, play tests, whatever. So, that is BG2. Who's next?
That would be Myrrh with Peppa on deck.
So noticing the world's changing, can I just briefly look around and see if I can see the eagle?
Everything's changing and I don't.
In this particular instance, I think this will be an actual search, so it would take your action to do so.
Okay, I was just kind of like a quick glance up kind of thing.
With your, because that would be a passive perception at that point, which I believe for you is an 11.
Yeah.
Not going to be sufficient to. So you glance up, you don't see it.
Okay. I will take the action to look up then.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Nat 20. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Damn! All right, you glance up and you see amongst the very top of the World Tree. Nope, Nakatomi Plaza. Nope, the World Tree. You see this shape kind of flying against, and again, the sky is night. It's black on black, but you see this shape flying directly above you, and it is not a dragon shape. It is an eagle shape. You do
And
see
would you
the
say
eagle.
would it be within about 600 feet?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's my turn.
Okay.
I don't have a
That
bonus
is
action.
no, that's fair.
The thing I want
That is
the thing I
Mur's.
want to use requires an action, so
I got you. After Mur.
That was
So
Peppa. Biscuit on
how-
deck.
how many of the gingerbread squirrels are left?
5 out of the 8.
5. Okay. And would you say that the eagle is within 300 feet?
No,
No? Okay.
I would say that the eagle is about 500 feet away.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna shout, someone warn the eagle that the end is near. And I'm going to cast another Eldritch Blast at another squirrel. Bonus action Misty Step, and I'm going to step beyond the flesh squirrel.
Okay.
I just don't have anything that could get the eagle's attention.
Gotcha. All right, so you're going to target one of the gingerbread squirrels, and then you're going to misty step so
Yes.
you're beyond the flesh and blood squirrel. So go ahead and roll your attack. Roll your attack bonus. Words are hard.
Okay.
English. 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Yes.
Accurate. Okay, so it's 19
Accurate.
plus 6. I'm assuming that will
You're
hit.
fucking hit. Yeah, go ahead and roll
Yes.
damage.
Okay. Uh, 6 plus 9 total.
9 total. Okay, so you blast one of these things. What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
It is a spike of green light that leaves the smell of spearmint behind.
Okay. Slams into one of the gingerbread squirrels. It is not dead, but it is definitely badly injured as you misty step the intervening space and end up on the far side of the flesh and blood squirrel. So,
Perfect.
is there anything else, or is that your turn?
The fleshy blood squirrel.
That's it.
Okay.
Run for the squirrel god.
Hi, Mr. Henry.
Nuts for the nut god?
Oh my.
That changes
for
a
the
lot of
cornflake?
things.
You know, in Celtic mythology, there is a god of nuts, and I'm never
Wait,
running that game.
which Celtic tradition? Because I want to look this up now.
This is your standard Irish Celtic.
I love it.
Tuatha there is a god of nuts. I cannot remember the name.
Hold on.
I'm not running that game. Somebody else gets to run that. Anyway, who's next?
Biscuit,
that's
fat guy
me.
1 on deck.
Okay, Biscuit. How hurt is Ratatasker looking?
Ratatasker is looking not quite bloodied.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do then is I will let go of him and stop grappling, and I'm going to use my movement to try and get the fuck away and get out to where we can warn people.
I am going to give you this. You may either roll an intelligence check or spend your point of inspiration for me to give you a hint.
I'm gonna spend the point.
You are super high up in the air and you currently have control of Ratatoskr.
I am going to yeet this motherfucker off the edge.
Fucking yeet. All right, let's go.
I am going to give you this because you spent your point of inspiration. I am going to make you I am going to make you make an athletics check. Because you spent your inspiration to know that, I am going to give you advantage on your athletics check.
Also, as a side note, since this is technically forced movement, would I be allowed to get an attack of opportunity?
Technically, as forced movement, no, but because I wanna, sure.
Yay!
I think we should be able to hit people who are forced to move. I think it's funny.
Oh, okay. So I just got both ends of the spectrum. I got a nat 1 and then a nat 20.
Woo!
Holy shit.
Nice.
All right, before I describe what this looks like, Rev, what did you roll on your attack of opportunity?
Dirty 20.
Okay, you're gonna hit. Rev, go ahead and roll damage.
Yep, so that's 9 slashing. Come on, stop being a dick.
I'm so glad I had advantage on that.
And then 10 fire. So 19
That
total.
is yeah, so Lissa, that is a lesson in extremes right there. That is impressive.
That is
you
my luck
again,
as a DM.
right? So you're sitting there and you're shaking your head as this, like shaking this thing around like a puppy with a chew toy. And you at one point just release in the direction of the not Katomi Plaza. Nope, Yggdrasil. Nope, not Katomi Plaza. The window shatters as this Ratatoskr goes flying. You see Plumpkin.
Does he do the Hans?
Yes. Well, so he goes flying. Ratatoskr, you jam forward, stabbing into him, stabbing into under his rib cage like Jesus on the cross. Yeah, that's right. I'm a pagan. I can say that shit. Ratatoskr goes through the window, does a full Hans Gruber as he's falling down into the horde of undead snowmen. Again, things I
Through the
never thought I'd say for 1,000 Alex.
Through
To the
wall?
window, to the walls. Anyway,
I guess you live free or you die hard.
Hey, he did the thing.
As he falls, I yell yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
all right. Anybody else want to get anything in?
It's a Christmas
Great.
movie.
John and Rev, go ahead and give yourselves inspiration.
It was his turn.
It was Biscuit's turn. So Biscuit, you took an action to throw him. You have a move and a bonus.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do?
So I'm going to start trying to move to go warn people. So what do I need to do for that? Like, what is the layout of this room?
Okay, so it really depends on. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And that's my IRL, my characters.
So this will be your
Wisdom, then?
druid wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Okay.
Not your IRL saving throw. I feel like that would be bad for all of us.
22.
What are you trying to
I
say?
think Alyssa's pretty wise.
I'm
maybe
chaotic, not stupid.
Yeah, maybe not 22 wise, but wise. So you are currently seeing Yggdrasil, not Katomi Plaza. So it is very, very simple thing for you to simply move up towards where the eagle is circling. Do you do so?
Yeah, I'm gonna do so.
Okay. So the rest of you see, weirdly enough, you see Bizkit move sort of vertically as if they're climbing something that isn't there. I need all of you to make wisdom saves.
Which, by the way, that's like if I'm dashing with this, that's 100 feet. But
Well, you already took an action, so you're just moving 50.
yeah, that's true.
11.
6.
Okay.
But
Five.
also,
What you-
cat climbing a
5?
fucking tree, also entirely a mood and still living my best cat life.
Frankincense is totally chasing after her, after Biscuit, by the way.
Mm.
Oh yeah, 100%. Frankincense was always aware of the fact that you were actually on Yggdrasil.
Because he be a fae.
He does, and he is indeed.
Wait,
Peppa,
so-
what did you roll on your
So,
wisdom?
question: because of the
What am I rolling? Sorry.
related things for my stuff, like my class stuff,
Yeah.
do I get fucking advantage on checks in regards to that then?
I'm sorry, I've been drinking. Repeat that again?
Okay, because face shit. Like I've got like the face. Oh, what was my background? That what's it called?
Fey Wanderer.
Faye lost.
Fey Lost. I've got Fey Lost as my background. And also like Circle of Dreams Druid and you know, the specific celestial archfey shit going on.
You do. I mean, you made the save. I don't know what you're vying for here.
Oh no, just for any checks going forward, would I have advantage on them in regards to the Yggdrasil shit?
Potentially, I will. It
Okay.
will depend on this. It will depend on the circumstances, but I will keep that in mind. Okay.
Since I did not know
So,
this was face shit.
Peppa, what did you roll on your wisdom save?
Wisdom save. Okay. Sorry, I ran off for 1 second. Let me grab.
You should be sorry.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
I will
There it is.
come to California and do things.
Oh no, that's so terrible. What?
We'll have to
If you
hang
guys
out
ever
in
come-
person.
If
Oh,
you guys ever
no!
come to Atlanta, I have to take you to this meadery. This is the micro
Yes, please.
meadery.
Okay.
that's based there.
16 for my wisdom. Sorry about that.
Okay. So everybody fails except for Peppa. You are now seeing
Oh, no.
exclusively Yggdrasil, not Katomi Plaza.
Okay. I don't know what
So
Yggdrasil is. Do you mind just explaining real quick?
Yggdrasil is sorry, I do apologize. Yggdrasil is the world tree. It is if you've ever seen like knot work or anything like that, of just the giant like tree that has the branches kind of spreading off and joining the knot work, and then the
Actually, the tapestry that's covering the TV behind me is
that too.
Brilliant. Okay, gotcha. So it's the world tree from Norse mythology.
The world tree from Norse mythology literally is named
Perfect.
Yggdrasil, and that is what you're looking at right now. So you are now
Oh,
seeing
brilliant.
Yggdrasil instead of Nakatomi Plaza.
Candy eyes are just going really wide.
Yeah.
The little gumdrop eyeballs are just spreading up, going, oh, okay.
I think it was Biscuit's turn, so whoever's after Biscuit.
It was bad guy 1.
Yeah, he's super dead, so no.
Hey Rev.
All right, and me. All right.
maybe.
So Pumpkin has no idea what's going on. I've consistently failed the religion checks, and I have an intelligence of an 8. So I feel like I know exactly what's going on. I'm going to go and stab another cooking squirrel.
All right, go find you a squirrel to stab.
All right, I'm gonna go run up on one and gank it. I already killed one of you. I don't know. I lost my accent there for a second and went a completely different direction.
I know, for something completely different.
Great series.
And now trains.
Next time
No,
on
I'm sorry,
Dragon
that was
Ball
wrong.
Z.
And now pineapples.
All right.
That would be a 22 to hit.
Oh
You
yes,
are
the Ministry of
definitely-
Silly Walks.
You were definitely gonna hit.
Mhm.
Yasha says,
Okay, that's
"You
10
definitely hit,
slashing.
sir." 10 slashing.
10 slashing, 6 fire.
All right, and you scorch this gingerbread squirrel to such a degree that it just smells like burnt ginger, and it crumbles to the ground. That is now four gingerbread squirrels left.
Ah, ah, ah.
Ah.
Come on, you think that you guys was doing any better? You was taking shots at me and missing. Come on.
Okay.
The
Awesome.
gauntlet has been thrown. Oh.
All right, so that's me, and then it's gonna be bad guys too. I know I need to go up. Up is good.
is
I don't
good.
know why everyone isn't moving up. I'm confused on why the cat is levitating. But up is good. So I have a lot of things I want to do. When it comes to movement,
Yes.
is it faster to take the elevator or the stairs?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. That's a 5.
Definitely the stairs.
Awesome. So I'm gonna do the classic move of like support my friends. I'm gonna hit the up button, move to the stairs,
Okay.
and I want to do an action and a bonus action. Both are interacting with stuff. So bonus
Okay.
action, I want to dip one of my bolts in the poison and have it set off to the side, and then I want to pull out a little pouch. And then from this pouch, I want to pull out a fuzzy thing.
Okay.
All right, cool. I'm gonna pull out from my bag of tricks. So I'm gonna roll a d8 and see what I get.
Get a tribble.
Oh, I love this thing. I named my item, my creature that I got out of it last time, Dad.
Oh.
Awesome.
Love
I
it.
got a goat.
That is thematically kind of perfect.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, is it one of Thor's goats?
Is it screaming?
Considering that one of the options is giant goat and I got regular goat, I feel like no.
Oh, okay.
No, it is definitely
Just a little baby
a
fainting goat.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Um,
just a goat. So you have a goat.
to the
Okay.
stairs, and I'm gonna move 30 feet up the stairs.
So a concept I want to play at some
Or
point,
25 feet up
like
the
a one
stairs.
shot, is a fainting goat satyr.
I love that.
I love
Actually,
it.
no, we're considered small. I can ride the goat.
You can ride the goat.
I'm riding the
G-
goat.
You're riding the goat up the stairs, which is funny because goats, I believe, have a climb speed.
Yeah.
Which means
Mhm.
you are in fact moving up the stairs at the same speed that you would be moving up in the elevator.
Hell yeah. Everything's
Oh my
going up.
god.
Wait,
Everything's
question.
Goats are
going up
amazing.
Just for clarification, was Ratatasker small or medium?
medium.
Okay, and yeah, he was big.
All right.
So I want to jump back to Lissa's comment real quick. I want to be there when you play that, but I don't want to be the GM when you play that. That's my
amazing.
Challenge
criteria.
accepted.
Anyway, challenge accepted. All right, I guess Rev is running the next one shot. Excellent.
Just to see Lissa play a fainting goat satyr.
I love that.
Look, I
So
might,
what
I might just race lock it and make you guys all play fainting goat satyrs.
Or we can play all weird fey creatures, because that would be equally as fun and weird and gooky.
See, I'm
Agreed.
just
Tell you what-
imagining the
Because
fainting
like a
goat being
satyr, a
barbarian.
herringon, an owlet person. Just all
Oh, I'll
weird
play
little
the
guys.
I will play the shit out of a kenku.
Are they
Okay.
Selkie?
I believe
owlet,
it's bad guy 2's turn.
Yes.
the
Yes,
owlet
it
has
is.
to be a Tempest cleric, so he's a moist owlet.
I was
Okay.
gonna. I
You're
had
fired.
a
Bad guy 2 is gonna start shooting at you all because fuck this.
With advantage for all the bad jokes.
Hey, I
You
am
can't
50
catch
fi-
me. I'm on the goat on the stairs.
I'm 50 feet up in the air, bitch.
I'm directly in front of them, challenging them.
This
So
tracks.
there's 4 left. 1 is going to go after Myrrh. The other 3 are going to go after Plumpkin.
Yeah, come get some.
Roll once, not twice. That's a 3 against Myrrh, so they fail. That is Rev, I apologize. That is a nat 20 and a 23.
No need to apologize. I love saying this. This is the D&D equivalent of saying, "Hey, this dress has pocket." I'm immune to critical hits.
Oh shit!
You have
that's right, 'cause
adamantine armor.
You took adamantine armor. Oh my god. Well, all 3 of them are going to hit. It's just not going to be a crit.
Wait, were we supposed to have special equipment on top of this?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure
yeah,
were,
we
but
have
a
don't worry
ton.
about it right now. At this point, Lissa, it does not.
This entire time it hasn't mattered anyway because I've been a cat.
Yep, sure has.
You are your own magic equipment.
Rev, that is 13 points of damage as they all fire upon you.
I came here to party.
I'll take
I
it.
came here to pick it.
I just hear
Just
the
feels like
druid
you
going,
gave it
look
to you,
at what
Pip."
they need to
You're just murder mittens, you know.
look at what they
I am
need to
just
mimic half of
murderous.
my power.
All right, after bad guy 2.
It's
Myrrh.
Murph.
Eagle's still within 600 feet, and I can see him.
Correct.
Gonna pull out a horn
God damn it.
Okay.
and blow it, targeting the eagle.
That's
It's
right,
the
you blow
horn of-
that horn.
The horn of silent alarm.
The
Nobody
Horn of
else hears
Gondor
anything.
calls for aid.
I'm a cat. I hear this shit.
No, you don't.
Well, no, because it's a magical item, so you actually don't
That's
hear
fair.
this shit.
It targets the
Um,
eagle, and I'm just blowing it and blowing it and blowing it as a warning alarm.
All
Horn of
Excellent.
Gondor.
Here's what I need you to do. Here's what I need you to
Gondor
do.
calls for
This,
aid.
if there is any moment where a performance check is more important, I think it's now. So I need you to make a performance check.
Six.
Remember, you have
You do
inspiration.
have
Have an
inspiration.
inspiration.
Is that a reroll?
That is a reroll.
9.
Do you have anything to
The
add
dice
to
made
it?
the joke for us. Nice.
John?
No, because it's an action. I could have given myself guidance, but I can't.
John,
Oh,
John,
Yes.
I need you to understand that what I'm about to say comes from the bottom of my heart and with extreme amounts of love. Fire that fucking dice and never use it again.
But it's pretty.
I
Okay.
don't care.
it's a trap.
It sucks.
But it gave the nice roll.
It gave me 2
It
nat
did.
20s.
It did, and
It
it
is
also gave
spent
you
for the night.
69. So
Yeah.
Yay.
Balancing the scales, I guess.
the eagle
Uh-huh.
is aware that somebody is playing a horn. The eagle is unaware of why.
The eagles are
So
coming.
the eagle is going to go at the bottom of and or top of the round. It really just depends on your perspective.
Okay, can somebody just send a moth up there to talk to the damn thing?
I can
Throwing
keep
it up.
pulling from this bag of tricks. So in fact, maybe.
Till I get a fucking moth.
Murray's gonna pop back into the elevator then, and wait to see if anyone else is joining him.
Sounds good. Who's after Myrrh?
That would be Peppa with Biscuit on deck.
Okay, so at this point, how many of the hostages are left?
That's not our problem.
I got this. Do what you're doing. I can't see shit.
Oh, I was just
3.
trying to get the eagle, and that's done. So I want to know how many bad guys there are left, because I got a spell I
There are
want to use.
There are 3 hostages and 3 bad guys.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, I could have. No, I'm glad I got a goat. Never mind.
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast one of the bad guys.
Sounds good. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
That's a nice callback.
Guys, I'm old. You
I
have
rolled
to
a-
remember that.
So does a 10 hit? Because I rolled a 4.
A 10 super does not hit. I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah, no, I am very sorry for that. But a 10, the toothy Eldritch Blast just right by.
Well,
Is there
the air
anything else?
smells fresh.
But the air smells better by his head. In
Mm.
fact, you see the little gingerbread man hostage that you were firing at. The person holding it just kind of goes, "Oh yeah, that smells nice. I like that. I feel mildly comforted despite this mortal peril that I'm currently in."
Hmm.
Perfect.
Is this what Mentos Fresh is?
That's, brush tastes better.
Oh, that's what I
Uh,
should have done for Eldritch Blast. Is a combination of Coke and Mentos, and that's like the
That
explosion
would
of
have
the
been
Eldritch
really
Blast.
good. Yeah.
Ah,
so
missed
okay,
opportunity anyway.
here's the thing. Now what happened was you mentioned Mentos, which is the fresh maker. So I rolled a save for the hostage, with the understanding that when I rolled it, I had to roll a natural 20 for this to work. I rolled a natural 20.
Hey.
So the hostage stomps on the person's instep, jams its elbow into the solar plexus, rams its fist into this creature's testicles, and then bolts for the side. So there is now a bad guy without a hostage. That is the end of your turn, but your fresh maker Eldritch Blast caused this.
Yes.
That's fantastic. Unless you
remember-
want to move into the
Yeah.
I
elevator.
remember to sing.
You did remember to sing. That is fully a miscongeniality reference, and
Yep.
once again, we're showing our age. So the elevator is going to be going
It's
up
been
at the
so long
bottom of
since
this
I've seen
turn.
that.
Do you wish to step into the elevator and ride it up, or do you want to stay where you're at?
I will step in the elevator and ride it up.
Okay, so you step into the elevator. Who is after Peppa?
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
All right. Biscuit is going to move
Biscuits.
100 feet.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. How close
So you
am
move
I to
100
the eagle?
100 feet. It has not moved from its 600 feet position, but that still puts you within 450 feet. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
Next
that
person.
is Biscuit's turn. Who is next?
It's my no, it's Rev, your turn. Pumpkin.
Okay. How close are the gingerbread squirrels to each other? Like,
They're
are
all
they
about
like
10
somewhere
feet.
decent?
They're all about 10 feet apart.
Okay. So I will rush up on the first one, take a swing.
Sure. Okay.
That'd be a 21.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. So that's 8 slashing. And then 9 fire.
It dies.
I will use the rest of my movements to get adjacent to the next one. And
Okay.
as I cut down this one and moving towards the other, he's just monologuing at this point. Like, I've been fighting in wars since the hamster uprising. You think these little gingerbread fucks is gonna stop me? No, there's no fucking way. I already kicked the fleshy one down the hole. You little cookie fuckers, we are going to have words. You are not stopping the fruitcake.
Wow.
Come get some.
We have a something in the chat.
It's me, babe. What did you expect? I
Yeah,
gave
we
you
gotta-
a full cup.
Leroy
we
Jenkins?
got a Leroy Jenkins in the chat. Thank you, Toasty Toesies, for that Leroy Jenkins situation. I love that for us.
Ugh.
I briefly
That's me.
thought that was Rev just soundboarding that.
Oh no.
Okay.
that all came from the heart, buddy.
I did. I love that. All right. Who's after you, sir?
Candy, and then it's gonna be the bad guys again. So Candy is a bonus action. Yes,
It's
as a
the
bonus
ghost
action,
movement now.
is gonna command the goat to dash. So it's gonna move 80 feet this round.
Sounds good.
At the end of its movement, Candy is going to use her action to pull another fuzzy thing from the bag of tricks. Because I mean, if you're gambling, you might as well see what else you can pull.
Might as well keep gambling
Moth.
until you can't
Moth.
anymore.
Exactly. I have another goat.
Just a regular fucking goat.
Just another regular goat.
I just realized too that your microphone is the thing that you're pulling out of the bag.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Another. I got
Just so you know,
one more
these are,
roll.
if you don't know already, these are also referred to as dead cats.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I have one more pull from it next round. But yeah, I'm just gonna move 80 feet, and pull another goat and keep going. All right, that's.
I'm gonna
that's
tell
it
you,
for
if
me.
you get a third goat, I will give you inspiration again for our Tuesday game.
Well,
The
so
game
here's
that
my
I run?
question.
Yes.
Is at the bottom. You can't do
Okay.
that, Rev. That's not how that works.
Okay, give
I
me
can do what I
advantage on
want.
things.
Also, DMC, at some point, you need to have me guest in that game. Anyway,
Okay.
is that the bottom of the round?
Twist my leg.
Me too.
Yeah, bottom of the round.
Okay. A series of events unfolds. Sorry, the whiskey hit all at once. Series of events unfolds. Biscuit and Candy fly up Yggdrasil and Nakatomi Plaza. The elevator doors close, and Peppa moves,
And Mur.
and Mur, because that's right, you did not move out of the thing, out of the elevator.
We
move
fist
back
bump
into
each
it.
other.
Tooth Fairy, huh?
Plumpkin,
Yep, tooth fairy.
Plumpkin does battle with the gingerbread squirrels that remain. As Mur, Candy, Biscuit, and Peppa all move with relative speed towards the eagle. Mur and Peppa, you arrive at the top of Nakatomi Plaza. Biscuit and Candy, you arrive in the very top branches of Yggdrasil. Once you are there, you see the giant eagle, the eagle that spreads its wings, and its wings fill the sky. The eagle that, if it were Native American, would be a thunderbird. If it were Chinese, it would be a dragon. But it is not either of these things, and yet both of these things. As the four of you reach the pinnacle of Yggdrasil / Nakatomi Plaza, what do you do?
Can I make a nature check real quick?
You can 100% make a nature check real quick.
23. The fuck is this thing?
It is definitely not an eagle.
Awesome.
And yet still kind of is. It is a messenger. It is a creature of Fae. It is a creature of magic. It is a creature of divinity. It is Heimdall. It is Hermes. It is so many things and yet nothing at all.
Are we,
But
since we're up there, are we technically out of initiative?
yes.
Okay. So Biscuit's gonna get closer and drop the wild shape. And you guys finally do get a better look at this little gingerbread person. They look kind of shy. They have like a little red hat on with white fuzz, a green jacket with gumdrop buttons, and they have snow and they have the design of snow all over their jacket as well. And the magic that is permeating off of them is definitely very fey in nature. And they kind of just come up as close to this thing as possible. And they get down on one knee. And they're going to touch their earring to cast message. And say, "Great One, we need your assistance. Yggdrasil is being attacked."
I need for you to roll a persuasion check. I will give you advantage.
21?
Okay. The great eagle. You hear in your head and in your heart. The tree is always under attack. Why is this different? We move on to Rev, the Plumpkin. Describe the John Wick-esque fight scene that is happening right now.
So, mechanically, the reason that I moved adjacent is since I'm Battle Master, I was waiting for one of them to make a disadvantage attack. So I can
Rev, Rev, hold on. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna repeat myself. Describe the John Wick-esque fight scene that is happening right now. I trust you. Tell me what's happening. Paint me a word picture.
Fair enough. So Plumpkin is, rushes up on the last one after he just was monologuing the entire way up to being adjacent. Goes and takes the sword, cuts down through like the barrel of or like part of where like the rifle's at, cuts that down, pulls it out, throws it like a spear at the other one, goes through, catches the one that he's in front of on fire, ignores him, and then moves on to the last one to
Pause. Pause. Right there.
Gotcha.
Myrrh. You feel the gaze of the eagle upon you. You heard what it said to Biscuit. What do you do?
When was the last time hordes of undead, along with the world serpent, assaulted the roots of the tree?
Okay, go
Rathatos
ahead.
turns against you. Rathatos turned against you as well.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
And I did get rid of that die.
Good. It's better for everybody involved.
The cheese die, dirty 20.
The power of cheese.
Okay. We jump back down to Plumpkin as 6 more gingerbread squirrels burst from an office in Nakatomi Plaza. Continue describing your John. Good.
You think Mo's gonna help you here? You think Mo's gonna help you here? And I'm just going to run back into the crowd of them. Just take a big sweeping cut, and I'm going to lead them closer to where the window is.
Okay.
Because one of them is going to be kicked through it.
You sheepdog them closer to the window as you slice and hack and shoot and fire and use Mom's spaghetti. Well, I'll let you use Mom's spaghetti when you're ready. But you shoot and cut and sheepdog them towards the thing. Candy, you feel the eagle's attention upon you. What do you do?
Here's the question. Do I know that Ragnarok has to happen?
I really don't think you do.
Okay. I don't have magic. What I do have
There's a certain set of skills.
Thank you.
is a very specific set of skills.
It's a very specific set of skills.
Do I
Keep going,
think
I'm
Find
listening.
you.
that this creature of infinite power and history could survive theoretically 12d6 worth of damage?
I mean, it would make sense.
Neato. Fuck it. I have this one thing. It's what I invested all my little potatoes in. I'm gonna shoot them with purple worm poison and scream, fucking tell somebody we're in trouble. So I need to roll to hit, which I'm sure I don't get advantage on, because it sees me. Well, correction. How far away is the bird from me? It's probably too far.
You know, that's not a factor here. I'm gonna let you roll with advantage because it's not expecting that.
Yeah. Who expects to be shot?
No one expects the gingerbread inquisition.
That was a 4 and a 19. So that's a 25.
Roll damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna use this. Okay, so that's 12, 14 d6s. And 2d8s. That's just so many dice on the screen. Why is it all ones? All right, so 53 plus 2, 55 points of damage.
We cut back to Plumpkin. Rev, you need to come back and do more stuff. You have.
Yep.
I'm going to let you know this right now. You can describe some more, but you have one more after this.
So, question to help determine this.
Sure.
If I were to look out the window, do I see Jörmungandr?
As you look down and out the window, you know what? Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right, let's see. Yes, Queenie, I hear you. Dirty 20.
You do, in fact, see Jörmungandr below the ravening horde of undead snowmen.
So you're the world serpent. You eat the world. Nobody likes fruitcake. Everybody spits it out. Let's see how you like it taste. I'm gonna jump out the window.
Oh, fuck!
Epic.
Plumpkin plummets towards the ravening, gaping maw of Jörmungandr.
Great sword down, like, just like I'm jumping down with like a fucking spear. Like,
Okay.
I told you to come get some. You took too long.
I mean, like, fuck it, right? Okay.
Peppa.
Oh, I can't top that. I don't know.
No. You feel the gaze of the eagle upon you. You feel not the gaze necessarily, but the intention.
Hmm.
What do you do?
I look at the eagle and say, "Are we gonna stop the serpent or what?" And is there like a ledge that I could run to look down and see what my fruitcake friend just did?
Absolutely.
Look down and look back up at the eagle and be like, "Fruitcake's braver than you."
Get wrecked, bird.
Damn. Epic shade. All right. I'm gonna let you go
Does
ahead
that
and
count as
roll.
vicious mockery? No, I'm just
Sure.
kidding.
Yeah.
I
Go
don't
ahead
actually
and-
want to hurt the eagle.
Nope, that's fine. I'm gonna roll its save with disadvantage.
Excellent.
No, hurt the eagle. It's funny.
That's
I
only
need you
1d4
to
damage.
roll. I need you to roll your damage with vicious mockery.
Alright.
Come on, roll a 4. Take it out. It's possible.
Take it out.
The
Damage.
face earlier.
Look, man, I have one thing I can do. And I realized as we were getting ready for this, I was like, we're all immune to poison.
Oh,
Fuck.
no. That's okay. One of mine was shape water, and we didn't get to fight the snowman. I was ready to
So-
melt the snowman. It was great.
The gingerbread squirrels would have been damaged by the water, just like we are.
That's true.
Anyway,
What was your
Next time.
vicious mockery?
Well, that was it. Just the fruitcake's braver than you.
Yeah, no, I know. What was your damage on the vicious mockery?
Oh, 3. Sorry.
Plumpkin
3 damage, and the next one is disadvantage.
plummets towards Jörmungandr. The 4 of you look up at the eagle, damaged from your cajoling. Damaged, but not fatally so. And you see the eagle glance down at you, at Plumpkin. And Plumpkin, I'm going to make you roll. Rev, pitch me a check. A check that would influence the bird.
I'd say performance. I mean, if we're looking at Norse mythology as an aspect of this, I mean, I would say sacrificing yourself in the middle of a fight would be a performance of bravery.
Okay.
It's also not a check that I'm any good at, but it's the one that I would run.
I am going to let you go ahead and roll that. I'm going to have you roll that with advantage.
Okay.
Decided on one of my common items that participant has. The outfit that they have on also billows because they have a cloak billowing because it is a common item.
I do love me a cloak of billowing.
It's amazing.
I'm going to use my inspiration because I was only a 13. So if there's any chance to use it, it's before I die.
Now is the time.
That'd be a total of 18.
Plumpkin plummets. Bird. Great.
Use the word.
Go for the tonsil stones.
Bird is the word. Looks down upon the four of you and begins to flap his wings and fly towards the heavens, towards Asgard. What follows is worthy of tale and song. What follows is worthy of the skull. Plumpkin plummets to be consumed. Not Katomi Plaza is slowly eaten. I would like for everybody but Plumpkin to roll the d6. John has a 3. Alyssa has a 3.
2.
2.
2, okay.
5.
5, and Katie, what was yours?
2 as well.
2, okay. Myrrh and Candy. In equal parts, see not Katomi Plaza and Yggdrasil consumed by the world serpent. You see Biscuit and Peppa consumed by Jörmungandr.
Can I call on Santa for assistance?
I will let Santa and the Tooth Fairy potentially intervene in this moment.
Santa would have 2 people asking for help.
That's fair. So here's what we're gonna do. I need for those of you with patrons who are Santa Claus to roll we're just gonna call that a persuasion check. Your DC is 20.
There's no gods
Because
and no
there's 2 of
masters.
us with Santa, do we get advantage?
You know what? Sure. With the Tooth Fairy, your DC is going to be the roll is going to be fuck.
I mean, they can't collect teeth if there's no world.
That's true. Go ahead and make a performance. Make a
Okay.
charisma check.
Okay.
Yeah, no gods, no masters. I just want to see if I could get the hat trick for the goats.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your thing.
I got a giant goat.
So you've got Jason Momoa and his bodyguards in uniform.
So you've got a giant goat and its two little babies.
Okay, I rolled
All
a
right.
natural 20 to invoke the Tooth Fairy.
Okay,
And
I got
so
2020 to have Santa Claus come to my aid.
Jesus
And
Christ. All right.
You told me to change dice.
I did. I'm not mad about it. So what happens is this. As Jörmungandr, the world serpent, begins to consume the tree and starts to pull the various gingerbread creatures down into it. I do want this. Plumpkin, go ahead and just roll me a d20 and tell me what you roll.
Uh, 10.
Jörmungandr is moving up and consuming Nakatomi Plaza and the world tree in kind. You see, as this is happening, the eagle is flying up towards the higher plane, which is Asgard. In that same moment, a sleigh pulled by 8 tiny reindeer flies down and pulls both Myrrh and Bizkit into the sleigh and flies away. At the same moment, laterally from the side, you see the world, the reality sort of tear open like a shark's maw ripping through reality, and a hand pull out through the hole, grabbing hold of Peppa and pulling her through as the wild
Candy.
hunt as the wild hunt begins.
Yes.
Staving off Jörmungandr yet again. Candy witnesses, the sole witness, not saved by their patron. Candy witnesses all of it. As the wild hunt fights off Jörmungandr, the gingerbread dragon. Once again.
That's so cool.
Oh my goodness.
That dragon is
That-
delicious.
Random question:
That-
are there technically 2 Santas in the sleigh? Because my patron's a Fae, and
Mine's a
Biscuit
Fae too. Mine's Celestial Archfey.
Celestial Arts. Okay.
So to answer your question, you know what? We'll answer your questions at the end here. That brings us to a close for this particular game. Not Die Hard, not Katomi Plaza, but something else entirely that is legally distinctive from Die Hard.
Derivative.
Candy
Yeah, he just
Cane
has
is the
3 goats and trauma?
Candy Cane is
Hey,
flying.
look, not all treasures coin.
Hey,
Candy
hey, hey!
cane-
You have dinner during the apocalypse.
I'm going to say this right now, regardless of whatever anybody says, whatever game that DMC and Rev are involved in, somebody has inspiration on their next fucking roll. I don't care who it is. Because regardless of a giant goat or goat, 3 ghosts were drawn, and that's fucking spectacular.
Yeah, the fact it was goat, it was all goat. You
Goats
got
all the
a
way down?
straight. Goats
So thematic, it's perfect.
Right. This is the reason why I play D&D, and this is the reason why I continue to believe in some kind of divine influence. Anyway,
I love how like the entire time I was just a fucking cat.
right? That's amazing.
Not just a
So,
cat,
like,
a candy
I
cat.
didn't even realize I hadn't had all my items properly like accounted for until the very end, where I'm like, oh yeah, you guys have uncommon items.
I had a ring of protection, man. I was
That
To
horn could have been really
close this-
clutch if I hadn't rolled a 6 and a 9.
I was
No,
just
the-
waiting for
Nice.
someone to drop me out of my wild shape, and I was gonna fucking expeditious retreat and then wild shape again and get the fuck out of Dodge.
John, for the record, your horn drew the attention of the eagle in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless of the fact that you did not roll very well on your performance check, you got its attention.
Also,
It was a really weird note, which is what got the eagle's attention.
I want it known that you guys did not get to encounter the bagpipes.
You
There's
did not get to
bagpipes?
encounter the bagpipes.
It was
Bagpipes.
basically obnoxious jazz noodling on a clarinet.
So I'm gonna close this out. So long story short,
Biscuit has bagpipes.
Handy is the only one that survived this particular encounter without having to call upon a patron or a divine influence. That is going to make a difference in future potential games. But for right now, you have averted Ragnarok and the end of the world. Congratulations, friends. What you
At
have
level
not
3.
done, what you have not done, is defeated Jörmungandr,
Yeah.
the gingerbread dragon.
Cool. Can we
No,
get
I
to
don't
a
think we're gonna be the
hot
particular adventurers
level
that do
10?
that.
Next Yule, a year from now, I will run the game that I promised to run at Samhain, where people can play the characters that they had played before. Anybody can pull from any game that they've played between now and then. And we will continue to play games. I'm not going to necessarily run it, but we will continue to play games every single major pagan holiday between now and then.
I'm just going to remind you guys that last time I gave I asked for a sword that gives me wish,
Yep. And you got
and
it.
I rolled full charges.
You did.
Nice.
I
So
was very
if anybody wants a closer look at the dragon, I'm gonna shill this right now. If anybody wants a closer look at the gingerbread dragon, I'm gonna post it in my Discord for everybody to see.
You've been teasing it for 2 years.
I have been teasing it for 2 years, and we will not be actually facing it until Yule 2024. My delightful friend Lilith painted this particular dragon. She also painted the undead horde of snowmen, which was not featured in this particular stream.
That we absolutely didn't fuck with. That we just went, no.
Like, yeah, fuck this shit, we're out.
Pretty much. No,
Squirrels.
Ratatoskr was
catch
absolutely Ratatoskr was absolutely the big bad in this particular thing. I love that you Hans Grubered Ratatoskr. That makes me happy. Next
I'm glad I
year.
got the idea to just message you and be like, hey.
Yeah.
So
No, that was great. That was
I'm
fucking
a
great.
cat.
Yep. So, pull us to a close. You have successfully averted Jörmungandr. Congratulations and Merry Solstice. Whether you celebrate or do not, all of my players, have my love and undying respect. And we will catch you next time for, I think it's spring? I think it's the spring
start.
equinox.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Yep, for Isara.
Yep, that sounds right.
We
That sounds
hit the
right.
big quarterly holidays.
We did. So
Sweet.
this is year 2 that we're doing this, y'all. I'm super stoked. Like genuinely, I am super stoked that you all have joined us on this. I know that Megan, aka Stigicorn on TikTok, wanted to join us tonight. She's been going through a lot of life shit, so she wasn't able to. She will probably join the next time we play. I'm really stoked that you guys have joined me. I love you all. Everybody who's watching right now, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all of your support and love. I need you guys to understand that this year has been rough, not just for me, but I know it's been rough on everybody. I need you to understand that going forward that we can do this. It's going to suck. It's going to hurt. But we can do this. If this year
Together.
didn't kill us, next year absolutely can't. And we can do this together.
We're stubborn like that.
Pop,
So
pop.
thank you all for
Caffeine and
joining us
spice.
this evening. Thank you all for joining us this evening. We will see you again very soon. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Good night.
Bye.
Bye bye.